Okay, so mild on that. Okay, speaking of shower, golden showers.
What's your question?
Mild or spicy golden showers?
That is very spicy, I feel.
Hey.
I've never done it. My first relationship, so the guy was 8 years older than me. I got with him when I was 18. We stayed together for 6 years. So like I'm still coming into my sexuality. Gotcha. I feel like I be having to give that disclaimer so y'all aren't judging me.
That's cool.
So he had asked me to try that. Like whatever.
On him? Pee on him?
Yeah.
Him pee on you. Okay.
So
R. Kelly.
So like it was one of those
So listen to the play-by-play, day by day.
Well, we were talking about a story about something before this, weren't we? I was like, we'll get to it on camera.
Yeah. It was when we were over there?
I think
because we were talking about hair.
Oh.
And like your brother and
yes,
the
hair.
age and whatever.
You asked me when did I cut my hair off?
Correct. Oh, I was saying women love bald heads though. Like
that's
women.
why I like rocking it now. And you said I was a hat person. Yes. Right. I love hats. Even before I went bald, I always wore dope ass hats.
Okay.
Fitted, snapbacks. Snapbacks came a little later, but fitteds, I always wore nice hats.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have a lot of hats. But since I'm bald, people be like, oh, you only wear hats because you're bald. No, I've always worn hats. Mm-hmm. So I'll go out of my way even like to not wear a hat. Even if the outfit is like, yo, this hat will go perfect with it.
So I'm proving a point, bitch.
Literally. You get me. Literally.
I'm following.
Literally. And I'm doing that tonight at the Christmas party. I have the hat that will go perfect with my ugly sweater and everything. But I'm like, you know what? There's gonna be some biddies there that I'm gonna meet for the first time. I want like women to see the bald head
and to know you're confident about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. That's the deal.
So why can't you wear it to wherever you're going and then eventually be like, I want to take it off? Why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't it be both?
I think I like to knock out the surprise factor early. Just to set the table.
Who do you think is gonna be surprised?
I don't know.
Because if it's a woman, we can tell.
Y'all can tell?
Yeah.
How so?
I could just.
Yeah.
I know your shit ain't that low right there, and you got something else crazy.
I could have the Boosie fade. I could have the Boosie fade.
Absolutely not.
You don't think I'd have the Boosie fade so you could tell?
Yeah. But most of the time, people you embraced it, but they shy away from it whole time. That's what you're supposed to have.
The confidence?
The confidence and the bald head. Yeah. Like it's not a bad thing.
Oh, not at all. And once I found that out, it was a wrap. It was
She be smacking it and shit.
I've never had a chick smack it. I've had a girl rub it.
What about
lick it? Palm, yeah. Of course. It's like irresistible. Yeah,
Jordan.
Yeah, that's irresistible. You got suction cup that moink. You know what I mean?
One time.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. But yeah, I've had rub, caress, lick. You know what I mean? The regular. Have you ever dated a dude that was bald?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you do with his head?
Nothing like outside of rub it at certain points. You know, if you're cuddling, you rub it like you treat it like a normal person.
Have you ever smacked his head? Did you ever smack his head?
No, palming. Have to. I don't know why. It's like a intrusive thought.
Yeah, like I said, I get it.
Gotta have it.
I completely get it. I completely get it. I'm not mad at it. All right, let me give you your proper introduction.
Yes.
Shall we?
Sure.
She only want me for my pimp juice. You remember that song?
No.
By Nelly? Talking my pimp juice. I'm talking my pimp juice. I think I need to let her loose. You don't remember that song? It's old as fuck. It came out with in 02 or 03.
I mean, I was around.
Yeah, I know.
What that mean?
We're the same age. I wasn't trying to say nothing.
Okay.
We're the same age. So I'm saying if I know it, I know that you know.
Sure.
That's all.
I'm sure I've heard it. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I think of that whenever I sip on like champagne. Oh, shit. What it do, everybody? And thanks for tuning in to the Day by Day podcast for your Day by Day broadcast. I'm your host, Day with an I, not a Y. Please do not ask why. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a great one for y'all because we are joined by artist and fellow podcaster, the one, the only Ritzy Ryan.
Ritzy Ryan.
Ritzy Ryan in the
The
building.
lit one, Ritz. Thank you for having me.
The lit one, Ritz.
The lit one, Ritz.
I like it. And of course, thank you for pulling up.
Yeah.
We ready to have a ball. The name of your podcast is Talk Spicy Her.
Yes.
So like I said before the show, this show is going to get a little bit spicy.
Okay.
We're going to start mild. I'm a gentleman. I don't jump straight in it.
Okay.
I like the warm. You get me? You get me?
Just a tip first.
I like to warm it up first.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do today.
Respectfully.
You're a fellow podcaster. When I was giving you an introduction, I heard a sigh. You gave like a when I was doing the intro.
Yeah. It was refreshing, like, because I know what it takes to like put that into your introduction and like make sure it sounds right and just make it fun to where people are like, bro, like that was interesting. I was like, okay, I'm definitely engaged now. So I was just like, that was a breath of fresh air instead of being like, welcome, and the build up. Yeah. No, I like that.
Thank you. Yeah. I've had it like for I think a little over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have one? Your intro to the show?
Yeah, it's a lit one, Ritz, and I'm ready to talk my shit. And today,
simple and straight to it.
Straight to it.
I don't like long ass.
Yeah,
intros.
no, a little slogan, I might come up with a jingle soon. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
but
it'll hit you. It'll hit you.
know?
That's what this podcasting game is all about. Things hit you.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like I think when people try to force it, then you could tell. But it's going to hit you over time.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it's going to hit you. But thanks for joining us. You're from Wilmington, North Carolina, correct? That's on the east coast of North Carolina by the beaches and everything.
It is correct. I live 12 minutes from the beach. So yeah, I'm a water girl anyway.
Yeah.
So it, peace of mind, Wilmington, love it.
That's what's up. Is it true? They say like people that grow up close to waters and beaches are like more aligned, like that's like chakra aligned, like more peaceful. Like, is that true? Do you feel at peace?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that. I always blame everything on my zodiac sign because I'm a Cancer, but both of my parents are also Cancers. No.
I'm shaking my head because I don't go for that shit.
I get it, but there's no way that I'm just a crybaby for no reason. The only reason that makes sense is logical is my fucking zodiac, because I'm a tough bitch at the end of the day.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna just be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you're a millennial woman in 2024, 2025. I say that because all y'all swear that y'all are gangster. But for real, y'all are soft, cuddly, which is good.
I'm following.
You know what I'm saying?
You're definitely right.
It's a good thing, but y'all want to be gangsters so bad. Y'all hate that. Y'all hate to get it out that y'all are crybabies for real. It's okay, Ritzy. What's wrong with being
I'm
cuddly
gonna heal on
and a
this episode. I feel
crybaby?
it.
I have been called Dr. Day. I have been called Dr.
listen.
Day sometimes. But talk to me. Why do y'all feel like you have to be so gangster all the
I
time?
can't say y'all because me and my friend group.
You and your friend group.
Yeah.
Let's
My
talk
little
about y'all.
solid four that I have, we are all very in tune with our emotions. Like we don't try to act all this tough. I don't need a man. I don't want to. No, actually. Can I be married? Like we want the family. Like we're soft girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soft girl era.
Yeah. And that might have to do with age. I don't know, but we welcome I feel all of my feelings.
Good.
Some of them can't regulate them. And, I think emotional intelligence doesn't come with everybody.
No, it doesn't.
But a lot of us are very emotional and kind of just accept it for what it is.
Good. I just say that to say I want you to soft girl era, soft, cuddly, embrace that. It's okay to be a crybaby. We don't expect nothing more or nothing less.
Real man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do want to rewind to you said something about blaming the emotional aspect and just blaming other things on your zodiac sign.
Right.
What other things do you blame on your zodiac sign? And do you do the same with a dude? Like if a dude shows a certain trait that may be a red flag, would you let him blame it on his zodiac?
No. So I don't not take accountability because of my zodiac. I just am more aware of myself, I think. Like if you were to ask me about, I'm just throwing this out there, a Leo or a Libra man, I'm like, no, absolutely not. However, that wouldn't stop me from talking to a Libra or a Leo because it's, situational. It's
right.
different.
Okay. So you're not that deep into
Yeah,
it
no,
to
no,
where
no,
you
no, no,
wouldn't
no.
mess with
No.
someone just because of their zodiac
For
sign.
sure. It has to do with how
Okay.
you grew up, your morals, your
Yeah.
family,
Okay.
your environment. Like, I'm realistic too.
Okay, I see the vision.
But at the end of the day.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so let's do this. Cancers. You said y'all are known. Cancer women are known for what?
Being super soft on the inside, having a hard exterior, like there's a wall built up at all times, kind of masking what we actually are feeling on the inside. Like you got to think of a crab. So a Cancer is a crab. The exterior, you gotta get in that motherfucker, and then you get inside, sweet, just succulent. Like that's who I am.
A great adjective.
That's what it is, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it.
All right.
I guess.
You believe what, the whole thing or the succulent part? Okay. So what
Uh,
about Sagittarius man?
Sag? What month is that?
November
Oh,
Sag.
you just said that.
It's a
Okay.
difference. got a little bit of Scorpio.
I think initially you will draw somebody in very deep initially. Like whether it's intentional or not.
I was ready to say unintentionally.
Right. I'll
Swear I
get
was
you
ready
that.
to say
I'll
that.
get, but
Yeah.
you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And then we got that deep, and now it's different and shit just don't feel right. This ain't how deep it was initially. So that's all I can say on that. Like nothing too detailed, but I know.
Yeah,
what
I'm
you got
very
going on.
walk on eggshellish when it comes to commitment and all that shit. But if a chick does fall deep off of me just being me,
No.
I
You're
mean,
no.
what do you want me to do?
No.
No, what? You think I leave? You think I do more to?
No. I think it's natural, but I think you are aware when it's happening. You know when the woman is showing you a lot of interest and you still keep continuing it, even if your interests or intentions aren't to keep going.
It's possible that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only human.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I'm working on
Had
my
to learn
ways.
that.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
You are a tall cup of hot chocolate. How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
6 foot even.
Even 72 inches.
Hey, me
we
too.
could pull out the measuring tape. If
No,
we
I
need.
believe you. I'm 6 foot as well.
Okay.
When we hugged, I kind of sensed we were the same height.
Okay. Yeah.
So imagine for a minute you've always been like the taller amongst women since
Yes.
when?
When I started to notice it was 5th grade.
Fifth
I was
grade.
10. Mm-hmm.
Did you play any sports?
No.
I'm sure everyone asks you that, being a tall
Exactly.
woman. Did you play basketball?
So
You get tired of that? People
I
asking
tried
that?
out 7th grade,
Uh-huh.
made the team,
Mhm.
like my first official basketball practice. I jammed my finger and I said, I'm not going back.
A jam finger.
That
Were you at least
hurt.
coordinated? Like, were you tall and coordinated, or were you like tall and clumsy?
I don't think I got that far, but I know right now. I know right now I'm tall and clumsy.
Yeah.
I did cheerlead it after, like for Pop Warner. I was a cheerleader, which obviously that's not people's first impression.
Right.
I joined the military afterwards,
Okay.
and then after high school, and then like when I got out, I tried to like find extracurricular activities, like just to stay busy, active,
Mhm.
and then I started playing volleyball. And because we're near the beach, they have like a lot of beach volleyball places.
Yeah.
So that's what I had started doing. That's like my first real like adult sport where like I actually like doing this.
I can see the volleyball for sure.
Yeah.
As a taller woman, let me ask you this first. Because you spoke on this on your podcast. You were married before.
Correct.
For how many years?
Altogether 4.5.
4.5.
Yes.
And when did that officially come to an end?
March 22nd, 2024.
Okay, so March of this year.
Yes.
Okay, so we're approaching a year somewhat.
Mhm.
So let's say what, 8 months, 9 months,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
So over these 8 or 9 months, have you been dating,
Yeah.
getting out?
Yeah.
So what's it like as a taller woman in the dating world today?
So, for whatever reason, I attract short men initially. Like for every 10 short men, there's 2.5 tall men, maybe 1.5.
What do you mean by short? What height?
Short
Lower?
for me is anything below 6 foot. But
Okay.
I'll give you, because what the average height of a man is like 5'10". So if you're 5'10", okay, I'll give you that.
I think it's like 5'8" actually.
Well,
But go ahead.
yeah, anything under that is short to me. If you're
Mhm.
under 5'10", you're short, bro.
Mhm.
to me.
So you say you attract shorter men.
Right.
I know the answer to that, but let me ask you from a woman's perspective. Why do you think that is?
And I hate that this is even the answer because it's not anything interesting or that makes sense. The first two lines that y'all have heard since fucking 1962, I'm sure that's a tall glass of water. I could drink that. Or that's a tree I could climb. What the fuck does that mean?
Well, the tree part came, I heard it first from Flavor Flav. Because he had a chick on Flavor of Love. He's like, I'm going to call you Tree because I like to climb trees. So the tree part came from Flavor Flav. The tall cup of water, that came from like our grandfather's son. But I mean, listen, like, tall women are fun.
What is the difference? Because when you're saying fun, I can only assume when I hear that statement, it's something sexual.
It could be. Yeah, I say like 60 to 70%. I say like 60% sexual, yes. But not only that, it's different, really. That's what it is.
Mhm.
It's fun because it's different. I was going to say I think shorter dudes have more of a fetish with taller women because it's different, right? We usually like what we can't have or what we usually don't see or be around.
Right.
So if I'm 5'9", which I'm
Right.
not, I'm 6 foot even, by the way. But if
Allegedly, I haven't checked for real. I'll let y'all know.
we don't have to.
It's his show, respectfully.
We don't have to. We don't have to. 5'11" and 3/4. I'll be honest. This is my show. I'll be honest. Shit. Well, last time I got checked, I was 5'11" and 3/4.
Okay.
I'm 30. I don't know. Maybe I'm still growing. This was like a couple years ago. Maybe I'm still growing.
Probably next time you check, you're going to be 5'11" and a half.
Well, with these 9.5s, I'm 6 foot even.
Yeah, them Air Maxes going to give you some.
Yeah, I'm 6 foot even. But if I was, say, 5'9", of course, I usually go after fun size women. Out 5'4", whatever, cool.
Okay.
But if I see a woman that's 6 foot, I don't know, it just triggers something because that's like, it's exotic. You know, when we see something that's exotic, that's not normal.
Even for you who's tall.
Taller women?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
I fuck with taller women. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, I like short, tall, but I really like taller women.
What's your track record?
As far as dealing with taller women?
Yeah.
So I dated a chick that was 5'10".
Okay.
That was the tallest.
Okay, Meg.
Yeah. And yeah, she was dope. And I kind of talked to, I didn't really date, but I kind of talked to a chick that was like 5'11".
Okay.
Never dealt 6 foot or above, but that's for sure on my list.
So are you looking at it like a fetish? Because you're saying on my list. So if a girl, she's, let's say 6'3", I want to push it a little bit. 6'3",
So
she got on heels this night, but fire.
I don't care.
Body crazy, curvy, wavy,
don't
big
care.
titty, look. You don't
all
care.
that. Yeah, all
love
that.
that for you.
I worked basketball games, so I ran like a women's basketball league, and there was one chick who actually played in the like WNBA or D1 for sure.
Okay.
She was like 6'2", 6'3".
Okay.
Body banging. I was like, God damn.
Listen, I wish I did play. I can't lie.
Why do
you
you
have
wish you did?
Outside of shallow reasons, because it's going to keep you fit. Like always. You're always training or you're playing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a great point. But yeah, she was banging. Let me tell you something since you brought up Meg. A couple of years ago, I went to a Future and Meek Mill concert, and Meg was one of the openers. And you know, Meg is...
Was this in Raleigh?
Nah, this was in Virginia.
Okay.
Jiffy Lube Live. I forgot what part of Virginia that's in. But so Meg is what, like 5'11", 5'10"? So I didn't know that, like, when they say stable, like Meg brought the stable of stallions out to her show.
Yeah.
Ritzy, listen, I've never seen such a congregation of tall women in my life. Badass tall women. 6 foot and up.
Listen.
Heels on still.
Listen.
Full body suits, all type of shit. And I've never seen this shit. You may see one in a blue moon, but this was a whole meeting of them. Meg brought them to her show. They were everywhere, and I'm just walking around.
They came with her, or they just showed?
No, they showed up for her.
For sure.
And I'm just like, this is fucking amazing.
Yes.
What the fuck? I've never been so turned on by so many women in my life.
Yes, it's different.
Yeah.
Shout
out to y'all.
Because I feel like everybody likes to see that person that represents them. And I know it sounds dumb being a tall woman, but it really is very scarce. It's hard to find pants. It's hard to find dresses that aren't too, like, just, it comes with a lot as far as conveniency wise. So being a tall girl, you can relate to each other for these talking about relationships and men. Like, girl, this man, he was 5. Everything was perfect, but he was 5'6". Like, we can relate on that level. So it's a lot more than just being tall. Like, this shit has been with you since you realize you're tall. You felt like an outsider because it's different. All my friends are like, I got one friend. She's a basketball coach. She like right here.
Okay,
that's my best.
So
bitch.
y'all be around each other a lot. Like y'all
we
go
the
out
Twin
a lot.
Towers.
Yeah, the Twin Towers.
Yes,
I like that. I like that. Since we did bring up Meg, do you think she, and like we talked about with the concert, with her bringing out the stable of the Stallions,
right?
Do you
Stable's
think like
crazy.
she's? Do you think she's one of the first like tall women to kind of bring more so out?
Yes. Because obviously, like, models are tall. Models are 5'9" plus.
But they're skinny as hell.
Exactly. That's the difference. She
Yeah.
brought it out to us regular girls.
Yeah.
And when I say she embraced it, like, I remember specifically going to Fashion Nova because she came out with a Megan Thee Stallion tall girl pant line. Like, motherfuckers ain't thinking about us.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't get the 136 length that was there, then you ain't getting it. Everything else is 32 inseam. Like, so
Wow.
yeah, no, I think she embraced it. She don't care, like, never even addressed it because it's nothing to address.
Yeah.
The man allegations, like, bro, come on.
Man allegations. Oh, people were calling her a man?
Yeah, for being tall. Anywho. Y'all rather fuck with girls that like have all the fake. That girl is natural. Everything.
Have you ever faced any man allegations for being tall?
No, thankfully. I think, if I'm being honest, I think my titties saved me.
Where they see them joints and be like, okay, it's no way.
No,
Surgery couldn't even mimic that.
No.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd be fighting right now. You gotta turn me loose.
Yeah. Nah, you're safe. So yeah, now that's dope. I like to thank Meg as someone that likes tall women myself. Thank you, Meg, for that. And I kind of want to be that for bald men. Shout out to the BBL, the Bald Brother Legion.
Oh God.
I started it, the Bald Brother Legion, because like the thing about being bald is I'm 30, just turned 30. I've been bald since 23.
Okay.
I know guys that have been bald as long as I have, and they still haven't taken off the hat. I was one of the first ones I know. I can't take all the credit. The first one I know was my brother Josh Shank. He was bald in high school. He was the first one that really, he had no choice. But besides him, I was the first one that really embraced the baldness.
Okay.
I did wear the hat on and off for a whole year, but afterwards I took it off.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, come on, y'all. Like, embrace this shit. This shit is dope. The women love it. Like, it's lit. So I want to be that for bald dudes. Because for real, like, I mean, and I could go to Turkey. A lot of dudes are doing that, but
it's not worth it.
That's just not me.
If you still ugly bald, yeah, go ahead, do that. But if you like got a nice face and you got a beard, like most of the times that's what it comes with. I can't lie. That I'm like typically
the beard.
Yeah. The beard.
Plus work out. Like, when I went bald, I was like, I can't be skinny as hell. Like,
you can't be skinny.
Yeah, like I'm slimmer. Like, I'm not bodybuilder, but I'm slim athletic. I was like, you at least have to have something.
Something. Because some weight on you is gonna help, depending on your taste. But
help even it out. Okay, back to the taller woman. You or dating as a taller woman. So you've dealt with shorter dudes. Have you ever found yourself to be intimidating to any like shorter dudes that you've dated, or is it usually they're more so confident in everything?
So I guess I've been in 2 relationships.
Okay.
Both of my relationships, they were both 6 foot or 6'2". I've dated, and I guess when I say dated,
I see casual.
Very casual.
I see what you're saying.
And we go to the movies, we'll go out to eat. It feels different.
For you.
Yes. And I know it has to for them too. And I'm only saying that even though they love, but like if I'm with a taller dude, like it's more like we together, a little motherfucker. He'll walk next to me, but like it's not the same hold my hand or I put my arm around your waist. It's like,
it's not the same for you. For him, he's probably in heaven.
So why not?
His hand right around your waist is right on top of your butt dip. So he just walking like this.
Stand on that.
I'm saying for him, he probably good. I think it's different for you. Do you feel like you stand out when?
Yeah. Also, anytime I've dated a short man, they have always been, I guess, not confident, but they have something going about themselves. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to be embarrassed to be with you. Nigga, you got more than half these
Yeah.
6'6". I don't care. You know,
Yeah.
I know that sounds kind of shallow, don't it?
It is what it is.
Yeah, but that's
Please
the
be
truth.
honest.
So, like, when a short man, you need something to compensate with. For me,
Yeah.
simply put, you got money, you got some shit going on, you got a little emotion. Okay, I don't give a fuck, because now I feel like your power equals my power.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, as a shorter dude that deals with a taller chick, you have to be confident because on the
Yes.
regular, a lot of shorter dudes, it is what it is. Have that Napoleon complex
Yes.
where they're mad at the world and you can kind of feel
Yeah.
that energy. But one that's kind of chill, you're like, okay, you obviously have something.
Right.
And I've heard this. A lot of women say shorter dudes have shit to offer, like they have a bigger
Okay.
package.
Okay. I can't say that, but I won't say that it equates. If you're short, you got a short, you know, I can't say the two align. I think it just has to do with whoever you're dealing with. But out of the short people that I have dealt with, like it wasn't no crazy, but it was like, I like regular size penis. I don't
What's
like big,
regular
big.
size penis?
Like, you want a number?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Actually,
yeah.
I do.
Yeah. We'll keep it at a buck on
I
there.
say like 6. That's
6 inches?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
That will satisfy me.
Okay.
Me. I'm not speaking for nobody else.
Well, I hear a lot of women say that. Like, they don't want no crazy, you know, like rhinoceros penis.
That big dick shit is overrated.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear a lot of women say that. I don't know. I've never measured my shit.
And you shouldn't. You
Yeah.
don't need to.
I've never, like, ever measured it. Like, I hear numbers when women talk about how, like,
Right.
just case in point. So I hear numbers that women, but I've never measured my shit.
Okay. Since you haven't measured it and given it a number, what would you compare it to?
Can't do that.
I thought we was talking spicy. Ain't that what
We
he
are
said?
talking. Yeah, we are. But I can't, Ritzy, I can't
You
do
can
that.
say, I'm not asking like.
I know, but just if the cameras were off and I would. But just on my pod, just in general, in public, I don't speak on my game.
Okay.
I don't speak on my.
You don't even do like this to the side.
I don't speak on my fuck style.
Okay.
I don't, just because I like to play with y'all imagination, and I want to keep that on ice.
Understood.
If outside of this, after we're done recording, if you ask me again, I'll tell you respectfully. But
no, because then I don't want to know.
Well, then there it is. Nobody will know unless you know.
Sorry, ladies.
Yo, what up, Day Party? First and foremost, thanks for tuning into the episode. But I have a quick question for you. Why haven't you started your podcast yet? That podcast that you've been talking about for days on top of days, you've been telling your friends and your family about, you already have the layout, you already have the vision, but you haven't started it yet. Why is that? Let me ask you, is the reason because you don't know necessarily where to start? If so, then look no further, because I have officially launched my step-by-step online course on how to successfully start and run your own podcast. Listen, I done been through a lot, and I mean a lot of hardship and wasted money along this podcast journey. So my goal is to help you alleviate any of those bumps in the roads that I had went through and let you get straight to the point where you have your own well-tuned, high-quality podcast machine. You'll be provided with all the resources that you need from start to finish. Go ahead and check out the link in the bio for more information and details on the online course, and get started today. Stop bluffing and stop procrastinating. Now let's get back to the episode. See, that's the point. Since I don't say it, now they're curious. I like messing with curiosity.
Right.
I mean, I'll say this, because I really don't like speaking on my shit. I'll say this. I'm not, like I said, I'm not no rhinoceros horse or whatever.
Okay.
I'm all right.
Okay.
I'll just say that.
Okay.
Never had a complaint. I'll just say that.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't go into details on my.
That's enough.
Yeah, on my fuck style.
So, ladies, if you're wondering, he's about. He's anywhere from 5 to 8.
In other words,
what do they call that? Boy math.
Boy math. Yeah. See, I don't even know what 5 to 8 is compared to my shit, so I never measured it. So I don't know.
Yep,
You might be
so
right.
I might be telling the truth.
I don't know. But it is true. Like when we like cut our hair down, like if I'm about to get something, I'll cut my hair down. And like it does like make a difference. Do you notice that?
No, I don't notice that the hair changes like the size, but I do notice that it changes how it changes like if I'm giving you fellatio, it will change like how kind of hard I go. That's
Why
the best way
so?
to say it. 'Cause hair.
Oh,
No
what, you
one
don't want
wants
to
to
get
be
like the
licking.
spit in the hair and everything?
Yeah. I mean, it'll happen and that's fine, but like a lot or like if there's none, like I just feel like I
Jesus.
could be a little more free range.
Okay. Note taken. Both of my knees just cracked. That shit was crazy.
It's okay.
I
I
just
got a
turned
bum
30.
knee.
And it is showing. I went jogging the other day. My fucking Achilles were sore. I'm like, yo, I just turned 30. Relax.
But have you always worked out?
Yeah. Well, also I ran like 12 miles, which I've never done. Like
Doing too much.
yeah, definitely
Got it.
did
You try to
way
show
too
off.
much. Last question
Uh-huh.
in regards to you being a taller woman
Okay.
and dealing with a shorter dude.
Okay.
Because I imagine this when we talk about fetish with a shorter man dealing with a taller chick. I know this is the case for me.
Okay.
Let me ask, has this ever happened to you? Having your titties sucked while standing up?
While I'm standing up?
Both.
Wait, what's your question? What about it? Like, what are you asking me?
Do you think that's dope and has that ever happened to you?
I'm sure it has, you know? Do I think it's dope? No, it feels fucking weird. Like, no, it's happened and like you
Why
let
does it feel weird?
Because what are we doing?
That's not lit.
What's
No,
up?
that's not lit. No one has to bend over.
It has to do with, I guess, like, what are we doing? Is that like you just wanted to walk up to me and suck my titty?
No,
okay,
it's
or are
foreplay.
we like
It's
we might be in the
foreplay.
kitchen
It's about to get
and you're
cracking.
backing me up on the counter and
Yeah,
I would be
it's about
cool
to
with
get
that.
cracking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not just saying like, hey, listen,
I
I don't even
know.
want to have sex with you. I just want to suck your titty standing up. That's it. I'm not saying that.
Okay.
That's like a mommy moment.
You got a perspective. Because most
Yeah.
of the time, I hate a bra. Most girls with big boobs understand me. As soon as I'm home, I'm topless. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing, titties out.
Oh, no shirt or bra, nothing.
No.
Dang, that's lit. If you had like a Ring camera,
Listen.
you could probably go crazy on OnlyFans.
Somebody told me to do an OnlyFans. Listen. If 2025 don't treat me like it's supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds sweet for y'all. For men, I don't know. It gets a little weird. I know a dude I went to high school with. I was actually good friends with. He like does porn and OnlyFans and all that. And you know, you would think it's just normal. You just smash chicks. No, this dude is spreading his asshole in front of cameras on Twitter. So I'm like, okay, maybe.
But for 10 grand.
I'm not going spready Gibbs.
What if a girl is asking?
No,
She just
I'm
wanna
not.
see it.
I have too much pride
Yeah.
and dignity. I'm not spreading my asshole.
What if you don't show your face? What if your OnlyFans is where you got on a
and nothing, but I have tattoos. I have tattoos up to my thigh, my legs, arms, chest, stomach, everything.
All right.
So you're saying if I could go completely anonymous, would I do it?
Thank you.
No.
Oh.
No. I'm not spreading my asshole in front of the camera.
That's the only thing stopping me.
Yeah. What, the anonymous part?
I can't let you know who I am.
So what can we do to go to anonymous? What can we?
I don't know how that
Just
would
ski
be
mask
possible.
up. I know a lot of chicks on Twitter that I don't know what they look like, but I know what they pussy look like. I know that they're squirters. I know what their asshole looks like.
And so line up 4 of them.
Oh, I'm pointing them out. I'm nice with it. It's nasty.
That is crazy work.
Yo, Ritzy, on Twitter is nasty for me. I had to delete the app, yo. I had to delete the app. X, yes.
Freaky.
I would DM. I DM myself porno clips on Twitter.
It's for later.
I DM myself joints.
Yeah.
And one day I was like, let me see how long I've been doing this shit. Like 2017. But my goal is to go semen retention and celibate for a whole year. I look
25 or
yeah,
no?
2025.
Okay.
But I haven't done nothing lately. Like I've been chilling lately. But
Okay.
I looked up because someone just hit my phone talking about something coming out here on Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
One of my old Yaddameans.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting carried away.
Yaskanaminis. Oh, hey girl.
What'd you say?
Yaskanaminis. Because you said Yaddamean. I say Yaskanaminis.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah.
The yank to my yank. I've never come across that. I just been on the island with Yaddamean. That's dope.
No, I'm with
Say it
you.
again.
Yaskanaminis.
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 Yeah.
Yaskanaminis.
Cheers.
I'm gonna use that.
Don't be taking my
No, during this show, I'm gonna use it. You
Okay.
use Yaddamean, I'm gonna use Yaskanaminis.
You said Yaddamean?
Yaddamean.
Yaddamean.
Yaddamean is, I think, the Bay Area. I think
Okay.
they do that. I just say Yaddamean.
Yaddamean.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you Muslim?
No,
Okay.
I am Christian.
Okay, period.
What made you ask that?
I don't know. Certain words make me think of Arabic. It just had an Arabic sound.
So, okay. Breaking news, because I've never told nobody where I got Yaddamean from. I've been
Okay.
saying it for years.
Okay.
I got it from a Migos song.
Okay.
Offset said it.
Okay, period.
Yaddamean. Old ass Migos song, like when they
Yeah.
first came out. That's where I got it from.
Okay.
And I've just been saying it since.
Yeah.
And I hear people like from Oakland say it. They say Yaddamean,
Mm-hmm.
but I just cut out the da and
Mhm.
just use one da, Yaddamean.
I like that.
So that's where that came from.
Okay.
Okay. Last question in regards to breastises. And I'm only asking because I'm a titty bull. And you're blessed. When I mentioned standing up, do you as a woman with large breastises, do you not like them being sucked?
I don't think it has to do with the size of them. I think it has to do with the sensitivity. Because anyways, I thought my boobs were overly sensitive.
Mhm.
So outside of just wanting to get a piercing, I'm like, maybe this could possibly turn off a nerve or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, getting them
Just my-
pierced.
Yeah.
I've heard this.
So I
Please,
got them
continue.
pierced.
Okay.
It didn't help.
It didn't help.
It didn't
They're
help.
still very
But
sensitive.
now they just look great. So
Yeah.
I can't let it go. It's
Okay.
worth it. Fuck it.
So the sensitivity is still there, even though you
Yeah.
got them pierced.
Yeah.
That is interesting because I know women that say after she got them pierced,
Yep.
it lost sensitivity.
That's what sold me.
Wow.
That's what sold me.
That's crazy.
I swear.
But yeah, some women. So she does this thing where she'll be asleep and
You trying to act like she awake?
nah, she'll just jump up.
Oh.
Like something scares her in her sleep. I think she has a bad dream or she'll hear a noise and she'll just jump up.
Yeah.
And instead of being like, oh, it was just a bad dream, she plays it off by getting water.
I was thirsty, nigga.
This is her playing it off. I mean, she's thirsty too, but she plays it off. She's prideful because she'll jump up.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck was that? Let me go get some water. I was thirsty. That's why I
Fuck it.
jumped up.
Yeah.
What's the female equivalent to as a man that likes large titties, big ass titties? What's the female equivalent of that to a man? For a woman, I should say.
That's hard to say because there's not really that many options. Some girls they like thick boys. I know that sounds crazy.
Thick balls?
No, boys. I like for a man to have an ass.
Oh, okay.
Not saying a
wait.
fat BBL.
Curvy?
No,
Curvy
I'm
men?
just saying it could be muscular. It could be a little. If you don't work out, it could be a little plump. We don't want hips, but we do. Well, I pay attention to ass.
You said you do or don't?
I do.
I do. You do.
Yeah. Yeah, and it could be like I said, it could be a fitness ass. It could be a whatever, you work for it. But I don't want nobody shaped like Hank Hill.
Hank Hill, who's that?
From the King of the Hill, the cartoon.
That's the main character? I've never watched King of the Hill.
Oh my God, Bobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just imagine a back that continues.
Oh, flat back. Droop boot. I call it
back.
droop boot. Droop boot.
I'm still in that.
That's short for droopy booty.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
droop
No,
boot.
Hank Hill is a thing, and nobody wants.
So you don't so women don't like droop boots on men?
No.
Ah.
No.
What if you were dealing with a dude who had a droop boot and he got a BBL?
Oh fuck.
It's no longer a droop
You're
boot,
not
though.
getting a droop boot before me. Like, you're not getting a BBL before me. No. And I don't want a BBL, so no.
But it's no longer a droop boot.
No.
It's no longer a Hank
Work
Hill.
it out. Same
Work
thing
out.
y'all tell us.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely an advocate for that.
You know?
You feel me, Des? All right. Okay, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. That makes sense. So the female equivalent for a man that likes big titties is a woman that likes dudes' butts.
Yeah.
Which type of butt do you prefer? Muscular, curvy? Like, what do you
Well,
prefer?
curvy to me means you have hips. I don't want hips on a man.
That's nasty work.
Yeah, I could do muscular. Like, I just like something that sit up there.
Do you like to grab a dude's butt?
No, I don't, out of respect for men.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because that shit, like,
Yeah,
don't touch my ass,
I get
shorty.
it. I get it.
Thank
Like,
you.
I don't want you to do anything I'm uncomfortable with,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't do it to you.
Yeah.
However,
Said all that to say.
However,
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna do that when I'm behind you and it's looking.
You hilarious. How do you feel about being the big spoon?
I'll do it. I've did that with men that are bigger than me, so like I don't mind.
Cool.
I just like cuddling.
Cuddly.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Be cuddly. Be in that
Yes.
soft girl era.
Yes, I can't. So anyway,
Speak
because
on it.
I'll talk for like 20 minutes off of one little statement. I'll make it short. I was going to say, I make sure to stay there because I feel like if I were to get a hard exterior or like, think about men not being shit, whatever, that would be giving my last situation power over me because that's not who I am. That's not where I feel naturally. Like, you're not about to change who I know I am. If I got to get hurt again, it is what it is.
I love that.
Like, yeah, I got to live in my truth. So
I love that. I love to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Shout out to you for that. So let's talk about your podcast. Talk Spicy Her.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done research on you before this show, of course, but let's do this. Let's just get the people informed a little bit. So Talk Spicy Her, what is it about?
So my best description of it would be basically women, tends to be Black women, just have a platform to talk about, express whatever they want to express.
Mm-hmm.
Even things that aren't so like commercial or like what you expect them to. You just say whatever the fuck you want to say, whether it's going to get you canceled or not.
Yeah.
It's just like a platform where I want people to come and like, it's a safe space.
Yeah.
And like when I was kind of creating my podcast and figuring out what direction I wanted it to go to,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm expecting people to come on to my podcast and like be open about what they have going on, like let's have a little therapy session, whatever. It got to a point where I felt like I needed to do the same.
Have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've had a lot of very vulnerable moments on my podcast that I don't regret at all.
Good.
But that's kind of what I'm just trying to create, a safe space for everybody. I had a segment where it was called Let's Be Honest, and I had like 4 different lesbians on, and we're talking about, sexuality, how you got there, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's just an open platform for whatever, where somebody can get a different perspective. And I think that's what the world needs, because everybody likes to make judgments and like preconceived notions on people that they don't know. So like actually listen to what happened or why he or she's like this, or, how they got to where they're at. So that's what it really is. It's just an open platform, talk about whatever, be comfortable. And yeah.
2 things I got from that. First and foremost, respecting others' opinions and thoughts, whatever it may be, because we're in this time today where, God forbid, somebody doesn't agree with you.
Oh my.
Like, what the fuck is that about?
Now we're on here yelling, loud, spitting, you walking off. Like it's not that serious.
We're at this place where if someone says something, whether it's on a podcast, on Instagram, whether they tweet it, and if another person doesn't think that exact same way, they coming for your head.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying what they got to say, as opposed to being opposed to that and just leaving it at that. No, it's you ain't shit because you think like that. Where the fuck did we get here? That is insane to me.
That's a great question.
You know what I mean? Like
That's a great question.
that's really insane to me. So yeah, it's dope that you have that perspective as far as you respect other people's point of views,
Mhm.
opinions, and thoughts. Because that's what it's
Absolutely.
about. It's about respect.
Absolutely.
I disagree with a lot of stuff that people on this podcast that I interview talk about. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I'm okay. I understand we're not the same human being. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Even twins aren't the exact same human
Yeah.
being. It is what it is. But number two, how you said you have to be vulnerable.
Mhm.
And that's an important key to a successful interview podcast.
Yes.
The host, or whether it's a co-host podcast,
Mhm.
the host being honest and vulnerable as well. Because if I'm asking you, like we've been talking about some spicy shit so far, and it's only like halfway there. We didn't even get to the spicy. But even still, like
Yeah.
I can't sit up here and ask you to talk about the type of shit and answer the type of questions I've thrown at you if I'm not going to get some type of response or meet you there. You know what I mean? However, what?
You didn't answer my one question, but
Which
it's
question?
okay. Because it's a little vulgar. The one about
My size?
I thought we was being a vulnerable friend.
My size? That's just a rule of mine. I have a few life rules. I like to play with,
Yeah.
not play with, but I like to use a woman's
Mhm.
imagination to
Definitely.
my advantage. That's
It's
why I
smart.
don't do that.
It's
Yeah,
smart.
that's
It's
why I don't do
smart.
that. But yeah, you have to be, and that's why I don't like certain shows or podcasts like I'll see, because I've been doing this since 2020.
Okay.
You know, so I can see stuff from a perspective and be like, yo, why they doing that shit?
Yeah.
And I hate when like someone is doing that. Like the interview will ask someone questions that are like, oh shit, this is spicy talk,
Mhm.
but they're not giving that same energy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then I don't
You
think
can tell.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel genuine. It feels like now I'm in an interrogation and you just trying to judge me and get views off of me or whatever I'm about to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The guest
Yes.
doesn't even feel comfortable with
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Yeah. How long have you been podcasting exactly?
So technically since 2021.
Okay.
However, Talk Spicy Her is a spinoff that I've been doing since, no, I'm lying, 2020.
Mhm.
Talk Spicy Her is a spinoff that I've started since 2022.
A spinoff from what?
It was just Talk Spicy. It was
Uh-huh.
me and my husband at the time.
Okay.
My ex-husband.
Okay.
But yeah.
And y'all would
Mhm.
talk about like normal relationship type stuff, I assume?
No. So we would do seasons. However, it became a podcast because he's in the music. He makes music. He's an artist.
Okay.
It ended up turning into interviewing like just artists and engineers and
Yeah.
cool. I get it.
Yeah.
But most of the time people don't have any substance in what to talk about. Like you really don't have emotion. I'm not saying,
Yeah.
what are we talking about? You about to
Right.
drop something on fucking SoundCloud, nigga?
Yeah.
Like no shade. Like, I support everybody's hustle, but there's no way I'm gonna build an audience off talking about
Right.
this shit. So yeah.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yeah.
You said no shade.
Mhm.
I'm throwing shade.
Oh.
I had to actually like come to like a sense not too long ago, probably like 2 years ago. I said, I'm not interviewing artists. However, every here and now I will interview an artist if they have a certain amount of emotion and if they have substance.
Talk about it.
You're technically
Keep
an
going,
artist.
talk about it.
You're technically an artist.
Right.
But I went to your page. You have music. You have podcast
Right.
content. You have substance.
Yeah.
You have content.
Right.
You're a interesting person.
Yeah.
If you hit me up telling me, yo, I have an album coming out, I would love to come on your podcast. I go to your page. You got 4 posts. All photos. You being on some mysterious shit. You don't even show your face in the photo.
You
You
don't
on
know what
something.
you look like.
Don't know what you look like. I don't know what your thoughts are, what your opinions are, your personality.
Huge.
You're just telling me you have an album coming out and you think I'm gonna bring you on my couch so I can ask you the same 4 questions. What got you into making music? Who's your favorite artist? Talk about your album
Top
coming
5.
out now. Top 5. We're not doing that shit. We're not doing that shit.
He said all the shade.
So if you come to me as an artist, don't come to me as an artist only. Come to me as somebody with substance, and then we'll go from there. I have artists on here. Shout out to Ghostman, who was my most recent interviewee that's an artist. He's from Charlotte, one of the best artists in Charlotte, but he has substance. He makes content. He does food reviews. Ritzy Ryan, she does music. She hit me up. A lot of people that at least 3 people a day hit me up, whether it's DMs or email.
Mhm.
When you hit me up, I inspect.
Mhm.
I'm not just gonna have somebody on here just come on here.
Yeah,
I
it
went
has to make sense.
has to
It
make
has to
sense.
make
I went
sense.
to your page and okay, she's
Yeah.
an artist. Oh, she has a podcast. Cool.
Mhm.
She does music as well.
Mhm.
Cool.
Mhm.
She's diverse.
Mhm.
She's interesting. I go
Yeah.
to your podcast. You're vulnerable. You're funny.
Mhm.
You show personality. So I said it makes sense
Yeah.
to have her on the podcast.
Yeah.
Don't come at me with no fugazi shit. Don't come at me if you boring and think we're gonna sit up here and talk about your music all day.
Copy paste what he said.
I just had to throw that out there. I know you were
No,
trying to be
I
politically
love
correct,
that. I was, but you're right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you like most about podcasting?
I think that aspect is where I can get different people's perspectives. It allows you to be in a different space with people who you technically wouldn't just run into on a regular
Right.
basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for me, because my podcast has made me the most, what I tell you, like, I got a hard exterior, like, ain't nobody about to get shit out of me. But like, my podcast is where I feel safe and where I want to tell y'all whatever I have going on. And
Yeah.
whether you judge me, you judge me. If you don't, you don't. But that's
Yeah.
me. I'm putting it all out there.
Yeah.
And it feels good.
Feel good, don't
I
it?
love it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I love
Yeah.
it.
You should do like some solo content.
Yeah.
That's why I do solo content, whether it's the pod or day at night, which is my solo live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I do. I just get shit off that I know some people aren't gonna fuck with,
Yeah.
but some people are.
Yeah.
And shout out to my homegirl Megan. It was one take I had. It was on the whole Kamala Harris thing, nothing political, but it was just on how a lot of black women were blaming black men for her losing.
Mm-hmm.
And I spoke on that.
Uh-huh.
And my homegirl Megan, I was like, Meg, I don't know if I'm gonna post this. She was like, post it.
You have to.
You're gonna draw away people that don't fuck with it, but you're gonna bring in more people that do fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what happened. I lost followers, but I gained more off of that than I lost. But yeah, you should do solo content because you have enough personality for it. I don't think everyone's meant to do solo episodes. And it doesn't have to be podcasts. Like you could just set up your camera in your car because you do car sing-alongs.
Mm-hmm.
You could just set your camera up in your car, but I think you should do solo like thoughts on
Yeah.
certain things. I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. And definitely part of my intention in coming here is because I wanted to pick your brain about just
Mhm.
because your platform I seen like grew pretty quickly, in my
Mhm.
opinion. You know, we started off kind of the same and whatever. And like you know, just seeing the progress of people who do podcasts and
Yeah.
everything is you. Everything, the content, the equipment,
Yeah.
So I respect it and I wanted to ask you stuff like that. Like what could I do to like, get my trajectory
Yeah.
moving forward?
Well, we already spoke about the microphone part.
Right.
And I actually do podcast consulting on the side.
Okay.
So the game is to be sold, not to be told. I'm not gonna
Don't worry about it. You could
I'm not
send
gonna
me an
tell them
invoice.
what I told you. No,
Yeah.
this is free since you pulled
Okay.
up. This is
Yeah.
it's no big deal. But the microphone part we talked about, that's for
Right.
one. But for two, solo, you're very you have a lot of character and personality.
Mm.
You should do more solo content, whether it's
Okay.
you doing an actual solo episode for
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes,
Right.
or you, like I said, posted something up in front of your on your car mount
Mhm.
and just speaking. But I think you should do like more solo shit
Okay.
because we both do interview podcasts, and as an
Right.
interviewer, we can't always give off exactly what we want to on a certain topic.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, when you're an interviewer podcast, it's about the interviewee.
For sure.
And if it's not, then you're fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're a podcaster out here and you're interviewing somebody and you're just going off the whole time about yourself, I mean, you're fucking up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
not what it's about. Do
Yeah.
solo content. I think you have enough personality to do solo content
Okay.
based off of what I've seen when I researched you
Yeah.
and just based off of this, you know what I'm saying, what we've been going
Mhm.
at so far for the past 45 minutes. You should do solo content.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's what I
I'll
would
take
recommend.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do more solo content. I think the
Okay.
world wants to see more.
Cause y'all bitches boring is what he said.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight at it. The world wants to see more Ritzy Ryan by
Okay.
herself.
Okay.
You should do
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think it's too late for someone to start podcasting today?
Hell no. No, I don't think so. I think just given the easy access to algorithms and platforms and whatever you created, motherfuckers go viral in 24 hours. Wake up
Yeah.
to 5,000 followers off one video and then you
Literally.
keep posting shit like, no, no, it is not. No, do it whenever. You could be 85 years old. I've seen grandmas.
Literally.
Literally.
It's old heads literally talking on Zoom. They have their own
What?
podcast. And I be watching that shit.
Whole thing. Whole 2.5 minutes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I'll be watching that
Judge
shit.
shows, like I watch everything. What, you like judge shows?
Like Mathis and Joe
Yeah.
Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Judy.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite judge?
Gotta be Mathis.
Definitely
Mathis.
He's the
for
best,
sure.
ain't he?
But Judy, I fuck with her a little bit.
Judy OG.
I hate to say it, but People's Court, I can't even think of her name. Pretty, I guess she's Spanish, but she looks white, kind of red hair.
I don't recall.
Okay.
Jerry Springer had a court show as well. That was good.
I didn't get to catch that.
It was good. He had Sukiyana. Watch the Sukiyana episode on Jerry Springer court show. That was really good. R.I.P.
He has a documentary coming out.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, I just seen a clip. It looks fire. Like, watch it.
So let me ask you, because when he passed, some people were like coming at him saying that he was exploiting black people. What's your take on that with Jerry Springer?
No, because and this is me being genuine. Most of the episodes that I can recall is him. Let me watch my words. Is having white people up there from like this certain demographic, and they're ghetto. White people could be ghetto too, and they up there, being ghetto and sleeping with their baby daddies and their baby mamas and fucking his sister cousin. Yeah, no, I seen white people on Jerry Springer, so I can't speak on nothing.
Yeah, I don't tolerate any Jerry Springer slander as well. I think, what the fuck? I think people just want to find a reason to hate somebody.
Definitely.
I think they're just living in a negative energy and they got to spill it out to other
Misery
people.
loves company, and I truly believe that.
Yeah, me too.
I wholeheartedly believe that.
Me too. See, I've always gotten along with cancers, and this is another case in point. Always gotten along with cancers. Yeah, y'all are cool. I like y'all. Y'all are cool peoples. What do you think? I asked, is it too late to start? You said no. I don't think it's too late to start neither. But I think an important aspect to that, because you said someone can blow up overnight, but I don't think someone should go into podcasting with that mentality, only because it may not happen. It could, but it may not.
So then I misunderstood your question. I thought you said social media.
No, I was saying, do you think it's
podcasting?
Podcasting.
Yeah, at a certain point in time, because it's already. I mean, obviously, everybody has their own demographic. Cool, but it is very saturated demographic.
Very.
And for yes, is my answer.
You think it's too late for some?
It's for some, yeah, because it's been done. You know, and I had to figure out for myself, because I'm like, there's so many people like me. We're fun, we're outgoing, we're like, it's, cool. I'm not special. However, coming into just running into people who people say this about, I'm still the light in the room, like without, that's just me. So I don't think everybody is as special as they think that they are, in my opinion. So.
And the podcast will be a tell-all of that.
Absolutely.
I think is what you're saying.
Yes.
So if you think you're capable of just boom, 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 and get it boom, hop on the mic and see if it happens.
Let's see.
Or
even you, because that's kind of a test. Like me doing solo shit by myself.
Yeah.
What are the views going to be like? I don't doubt it at all. Because I've had little, like you said, my little car karaoke's that I do, or wherever people like fuck with me,
Yeah.
So,
well, you're honest for one, and you have. I think people that have personality, other people tune into, whether they have personality or don't, or maybe they don't have personality, but they don't display it. Maybe they're too shy to do it. Maybe they're too introverted to do it. Maybe they don't do it because of their work or family that's on social media.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because as someone that puts yourself out there, at some point you got to say fuck it. Because I'm pretty sure you as well have family that's on social media, have coworkers, all that shit. At some point, you just gotta say fuck it.
To say fuck it.
Coworkers that see and follow your content. What's your take on that?
Obviously, my first plan of action is to figure out everybody's first and last name, look them up on social media, and block them immediately. And I'm only saying that because, yes, I make music. Yes, my podcast I think is very entertaining. However, I do also I'm ratchet. At the end of the day, I got a ratchet side to me. I'm very, can keep my shit corporate, and this is who y'all need to know. That's all y'all need to know. But I'm also shaking my ass and listening to Sexy Red and cussing, talking about shit that isn't, for what I do on my day-to-day, know? Right. So yeah, I do try to block them immediately. Yeah. There are some, I'm in construction industry, so I work around a lot of men, and they typically have found me quicker than women have and will follow me, but their initial comments about what they see isn't awkward. Like, I seen you rap, I didn't know you could do that. Like, they're more excited for me. When it's a girl talking about she found me, oh my God, I could never do that. All right.
Really?
You get what I'm saying? Like, that feels more supportive than that. Like, damn, maybe I don't need to let everybody see that.
So when the guys come across it, it's more supportive than like when the women are like, I don't know, bitch, I can't do that shit.
Yeah, because what you mean? You do shit behind closed doors that I know.
Right. Do worse shit. You lick ass. You lick ass behind doors.
You got your baby daddy with
his legs pinned up.
What is you talking about?
I'm just expressing thoughts on the microphone. And you coming at me? Yeah. Fuck you. That's interesting. So when you first got so how did you react when you first had, whether it was friends, family, or not friends, because they're going to be there from the jump, family and coworkers, when they first found your content and they let you know that they seen your content as a podcaster, as a creator? How did you react when that first happened?
Because out of both my parents' children, like, I have a brother on my mom's side and we have the same dad. Then my dad has 8 other kids. Only me and my brother have the same mom, which whatever.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Different states.
Hey.
Literally. So my brother, my dad, they're like super supportive, and they're like, bro, you know how much niggas talk. We get into the money, we putting all this shit on risk, and we betting on risk. Everybody like on my dad's side is like ready for shit to go. My mom, she's just like, I seen you dancing and I clicked through it today because I seen you in a dance. It's like, just don't watch me. Why are you even? I get it, but I don't get it. Because mind you, my mom lives 8 minutes from me. But like, she would rather watch me online and then call me and tell me she see me online. So I don't know.
Yeah. The family aspect, it can be. So I can't relate personally, just because, and I talk about some wild shit on my shows. But I will say I've had family members, like especially on Facebook, because I put my shit on Facebook. Facebook, your auntie, your great auntie, your grandparents, everyone follows you on Facebook.
Love Facebook.
Right? Because that started off the whole family thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. It is what it is. They're going to see it.
Right.
It's family members that I initially thought like, they might, you know what I mean? Look at me some type of way. And it was the opposite effect. Like my grandmother's brother and my grandmother's sister. So my great uncle and my great aunt. They both follow me on Facebook. And they're like my number one fans. And I never in a million years thought they would, you know what I mean? Because they church going, they old school, they Southern, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they like, nephew, I love what you doing, boy. You be having them in the hot seat. Hey, I love it.
Yeah.
And then my aunt, my great aunt be like, who that girl you had on there? When's she coming back? You know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, you be tuning into my shit. That's crazy.
TT gonna be nosy now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what it is.
Yo, I posted a reel on my story. It was about a dude dealing with a chick that had kids. It wasn't even me. She gonna FaceTime me and my mother at the same time, so it's like the group joint.
Right.
She's like, yeah, Davon messing with a girl that got kids. I'm like, yo, that wasn't even me. What are you? But anyway,
so you don't have kids?
I have a daughter.
Okay.
She's 6 years old.
Okay.
Right over there, Desi Des.
You see how you fooled me, right? I'm like, oh, okay.
I always do that. Like, she got up too.
Because I love to say I'm a single mother of 3.
Yeah. Oh, of the past. Yeah. Hey. So She came right over. That's my daughter limping over.
Oh, hey, girl.
So you don't have any human kids neither.
No, I don't.
So matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you that later because we're gonna get into it.
Okay.
Let's get into this next topic. So
Yeah.
Talk Spicy Her. That's the name of your
Yes,
show
yes.
where you have spicy talk.
Yes.
And you do.
Yes.
You do.
I know. So before you ask me the question, can I ask you real
Yes,
quick, just
please
yes
do.
or no?
Yes.
Do you think it is a messy podcast?
Nah.
Okay, continue.
Nah.
Okay,
An honest podcast is a good podcast.
thank you.
It's not messy. It's not
Okay.
no jumper.
Thank
It's
you.
not.
Thank you.
No, not
Thank
at all.
you.
Like,
okay.
Nah, not at all.
Okay.
Nah, it's good.
Okay.
It's really good. Like I haven't like
Yeah. From what you've seen, it's not messy.
like you
Yeah.
don't have like straight vulgar and inappropriate
right,
shit.
just-
Nah,
yeah.
nah.
Okay.
Not at all. Not
Okay.
at all. It's
Thank
good. It's classy with a little sprinkle of the ratchetness in there,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
It's
Balance.
it's a good formula. It's a good
Yeah,
balance. That's
yeah.
the word. Thank you.
Mhm.
So Talk Spicy Her. What I want to do is I want to play a game
I know I'm excited.
based off of Talk Spicy Her.
Uh-huh.
You said you're an open book. I asked you before the show, was anything you didn't want to talk about? You said no. So we really going to do that right now.
Okay.
My show could get spicy too. People that
Okay.
know Day by Day, listen, I've had
Okay.
all likes of people that's been on this show, and we've talked about all likes of things.
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to do is I want to play a game called mild or spicy
Mhm.
sex takes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna list out sexual takes, whether it's positions, acts,
Okay.
foreplay, whatever it may be.
Okay.
And you're
Mhm.
gonna tell me whether it's mild or spicy. If it's mild,
Okay.
you're good on it.
Okay.
You're not really crazy about it. If it's
Okay.
spicy, boom, yeah, that's the jackpot.
Okay.
That's what
and
I
then do
like,
I
baby.
elaborate on my answer? If
Please
I feel?
do. Please do.
Okay.
If fail, please do.
Okay.
All right. So we
Okay.
got 9 good ones.
Okay, let's go.
So this is mild or spicy sex takes.
Mhm.
First on the list, baby oil.
I think spicy.
Spicy?
I can't lie. It's basic, but it is spicy because not everybody's taking that one extra step to do that. But it means a lot. It's appreciated when you do.
Okay. Elaborate. How do you use baby oil? In what sense?
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I know what I would like,
Yeah.
but is it happening on like no?
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I need to be like, let's bring the baby oil in.
Yeah.
I got the coconut oil right here, right on my dresser.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what you about to do?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would just put it on me.
Yeah.
Just put it on me. Just put it on
I
me.
agree.
Okay.
I agree. Spicy
Okay,
as well.
so it's spicy?
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing's like having a glistening
Yes.
woman's
Just-
naked body. That's a gift for
And then
both
no
of us.
friction. Just smack sound different.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, one more thing.
Mhm.
I think that came from, so when I started watching flicks and stuff,
No one
they
else.
were always the massage ones, like where they started off on the massage table and they're like, I was like, oh, okay. Okay, just thought I'd throw that out there.
Nah, it makes sense.
Yes.
Listen, my go-to, I
Mhm.
like to manifest that ass whenever I get some.
Okay.
And my main go-to is that massage. It's a gift for the both of us. I know it feels good for you because I mean I've never had any complaints with my hands.
Yeah.
But at the same time, me rubbing a woman's body from head to toe, front to back with oil, and I'm feeling every single inch, crease, and
That's
curve.
foreplay. That's
What?
foreplay.
I think I enjoy it more than y'all. I be massaging chicks. I be brick. I be brick. Straight up. That shit is the shit.
No,
And then it be glistening. Like what?
Man.
That is that shit to me.
Listen.
I think that's the best. I think that's the best go-to move. You can't fail. You cannot
can't.
fail.
You can't.
She's melting in your hands,
Literally.
literally.
Internally and
Yeah, all that. And then
Which
you're feeling it. You're like, God damn.
What?
And then once you finish with the whole body massage, once you go in there and that
She
joint
ready.
marinated and you feel
Crock
that.
pot. What?
uh,
He ain't said nothing.
we here.
You get it.
We here.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
Next on the list.
Okay.
Next on the list. Having toes licked and sucked.
Yes.
Spicy?
Yeah. Yeah. Because not all men like feet, and not all women have nice feet.
And not all women like their feet being touched. Some women don't like their feet being touched.
Oh, yeah,
Crazy,
no,
right?
I'm going.
Yeah. You don't mind if a dude put a toe in your mouth?
No,
Yeah.
because to me, like that just makes me more attracted to you. Because I feel like I would hope you're not putting every woman's foot in your mouth.
Right.
So when you put mine in your mouth, I feel special.
Yeah. Hey.
Whether it's a delusion or whatever, I'm like, yeah.
Well,
the
we
nigga got
definitely
my
have to
feet in this
inspect it.
shit.
We definitely have to inspect
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
If you got some
Yeah.
bunions going on and some
Crazy.
chipped nails, then
Yeah, no. Get the gel polish,
Yeah.
ladies.
yeah. All right, next on the list,
Mhm.
thumb in the butt.
Mm.
You jump.
Actually.
Yeah, you jumped up on that one.
It has to be, you spicy or my. I think it's spicy, and maybe that's regular to y'all, but niggas not coming with that type of energy all the time. Niggas is not coming with oil. Niggas not coming sucking toes. Niggas not coming thumbing butt.
Yeah, nah.
So spicy.
Me, whenever I have sex, I choose quality over quantity. So I'd rather have
Please.
like if I only had a few bodies, but they were straight freaks. Whenever I have sex, I always say the same thing. Oh, we about to have fun.
Yes.
I like to have fun.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I don't want to just, you know what I mean, boom and out.
Yeah, no.
I like to have fun.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, toe in the mouth, absolutely. Thumb in the butt, absolutely. If it's and toe in the mouth, all that shit. Too. I have massage oil now, but I learned this from the no-nos as well.
Okay.
I used to keep a bottle of baby oil diluted with water. That way it didn't get too sticky. I learned that from pornos.
Yeah. Don't use baby oil no more.
I use massage oil now.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of massage oil you're using. However, and I don't know where it's going, but I'm saying if it happens to go in the vagine area, a coconut oil base is best for the woman.
Okay, bet. I'll keep that in mind. That's a good one. All right. Next on the list, car sex.
I've had this conversation. I've never had it.
Never.
I've given head in the car. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I mean that's the
but that's not sex.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, no, I've never had sex in a car.
Are you like?
Am I open to it?
Curious and open and willing?
I just feel like I'm tall, and maybe this is me, like my reasoning. Like I would go, like I would do it. It just doesn't seem like it would work. I don't know. I'm long.
But you in an SUV would work.
I agree.
You inside an SUV would work.
I agree.
And you have one.
I'm driving a path for all three rows. Lay down, baby.
It will work for you. That Pathfinder Pathfinders have a lot of space. It would work for you. Don't be shy to it. Well, you're not shy to it, obviously, but
yeah, I just
kind
of like what you said, quality over quantity, and it just hasn't.
Okay, so that was a spicy. Well, you don't know.
No.
Technically, you don't know.
Yeah, and my answer is going to be no because I feel like everybody does that. Like I'm the oddball when it comes to that.
Car sex. Well, here's the thing. My take on car sex. I think what makes car sex so good is when two things. One, you have nowhere else to go, and two, you can't wait. Right. Then it builds up that like spontaneous factor. Like I'm just trying to rip you apart right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the factor that makes car sex good. That. You know what I mean? Like if you say, "Hey, let's go have car sex," like let's plan it out. No, that's lame. It's the moment that makes car sex goes. And then you have to find somewhere that like where people can't see you. So that adds more like, like feistiness to it. Like I think that's the dope part about car sex.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Cause like one time, not the last time, but the most
last week. This time last week.
Yeah. You said what?
This time last week.
Yeah. All right, next one. Because I'm reminiscing. This show isn't about me. All right, next one. Shower sex.
Overrated.
So mild.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mild. Even jacuzzi sex.
Doesn't that get up inside y'all?
The water?
Yeah.
Same for the shower too. Like it takes away your natural lubricant and it's like washing it away. So it like it's gonna feel like friction-esque.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Okay, so mild on that. Okay, speaking of shower, golden showers.
What's your question?
Mild or spicy golden showers.
That is very spicy, I feel.
Hey.
I've never done it. My first relationship. So the guy was 8 years older than me. I got with him when I was 18. We stayed together for 6 years. So like
Okay.
I'm still coming into my sexuality.
Gotcha.
I feel like I be having to give that disclaimer so y'all aren't judging me.
That's cool.
So he had asked me to try that. Like whatever.
On him? Pee on him?
No.
Him pee on you? Okay.
So
R. Kelly.
so like it was one of those
I had to. He was older. He wanted. I had to.
We did get in the shower first.
Okay.
It was brought up. I'm like, you could do it, whatever. We cut the water off, and I'm like, where are we gonna do it at? He's like, you could stay in the tub, like stay in the cool. I'm like, okay. But then like when it came to him actually starting to pee, I don't know if he had done it before.
Okay.
However, at that point in time, he couldn't.
Couldn't pee on
He
you.
couldn't.
He was nervous, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would I try it with somebody who I'm deeply in love with? Whatever floats your boat.
Where was he going to pee at exactly?
Like on my body?
What body part?
I feel like it was my stomach.
He was going to pee on your stomach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was like,
Would
it
you
don't matter.
Would you take pee to the chest?
Would I?
Yeah. Yes. Would you take pee to?
If you're like, I'm just not about to let
it's
niggas.
intimate. It's intimate.
Yes,
It's
and I
intimate.
trust you. I know you're not judging me because really you're the weirdo for asking me if we're being honest, nigga. So, however, your wish is my command.
And you're not weird for saying no.
Because if I say no, that's not going to be the end of it.
Okay. All right.
What about you? I know this about me, but what about you?
As of now, it's mild. I've never done it. You know what? I've never pissed on a chick. I've never had a chick piss on me.
Have you ever had the urge, like, I want to pee on her?
Never had the urge.
Okay.
But you know what? As we grow and the more you have sex, like you experiment with different things that turn you on. I can't say that I will never see and imagine being turned on by a woman pissing on me. I'll just say that.
Right.
I'll
What
say
about vice versa?
that. Me pissing on a chick? I don't know. I'm not crazy about that.
Okay.
I like tying up women and all that, but I've never had the urge
Do
to
you
piss
like
on women.
spit? Do you like smack?
We'll get into that.
Oh, fuck.
We'll get into that.
Okay,
All right, next on the list.
okay.
So golden showers is a
You say
spicy for her,
so.
mild for me. All right, next on the list. Licking the gooch.
Uh-huh.
Mild or spicy?
I think that's mild.
Okay.
Because the gooch is really just the balls, but below it.
It's more sensitive.
I agree. I'm talking about mentally for the person doing it. I don't feel like I'm doing nothing crazy outside of licking the bottom of your.
You're doing something crazy. Believe.
So mild for me, but spicy.
Oh, definitely spicy.
So not all girls like that.
Not all, but those that do. Listen, I love me a Gucci bag wearing woman.
I love to go to the Gucci style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Because
the
y'all act different.
shout out to the Gooch
like
warriors
the-
out there.
When the toes do the
It's
or
very
the-
it's very sensitive. Top half
Yeah.
only. Disclaimer.
what does that mean?
Top half of the Gooch only. The bottom half is too close to the ass.
So
I
you
don't
wouldn't
play
have
those
your
games.
ass ate.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, the Gooch. Oh yeah, I love having my Gooch played with, licked
Okay.
on, all that shit. It's very sensitive.
What's played with?
Licked.
Okay.
Licked.
What if she just wanted to like?
I don't really do nothing.
Oh,
It's the tongue.
okay.
It's the tongue. But yeah, if you lick my Gooch, woo. That's that shit.
I did not mean to do the motion. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, hey, you want some real shit. I like it.
Okay.
Have you done that to a Gooch? Like played with a Gooch? Like rubbed it?
I think so.
I imagine
'Cause I
rubbing-
play with balls. Like I
Yeah.
like that.
I imagine rubbing a Gooch would be okay,
Yeah.
but it's the tongue
Yeah.
that does it.
So I have nails, so I just like to make sure that I'm not doing too much.
You what?
Have nails on typically, so I'm like trying to
okay.
make sure
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
doing
yeah,
too much.
yeah.
you know?
Okay, that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. All right. Next on the list, since we're speaking of licking the
Hilarious.
Gooch, next on the list, eating ass. And this can go either way.
Okay. Have I done it? No. Would I do it to somebody that I'm on that level with that wanted me to? And that it makes like I don't want no hair. I don't want no like, but I went, okay. Would I do it? Yes, to the right person.
You a real one.
Have I done it? No. What's the other part of the question?
I said both ways.
Oh, do I like having my ass ate? Does it feel good? No. Do I like it to be done? Yes, because I feel in power.
Okay.
I do one of these.
Yeah. What is his face today? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah,
Eat that
yeah.
fuck.
Eat the wink in the eye, boy.
You know what's going on.
Hey, yo. Holy shit.
It don't like, you know
what's going on is crazy. Oh shit.
My gosh.
You're hilarious. Okay.
Okay.
But no, that's
Where we
real.
at?
I think a lot of shit. The days today are different.
Explain.
Women eating ass.
However, they're not eating ass if it's not wanted.
I'm saying whether they have done it one time, whether they would like to do it with someone. Women are eating ass. I did the studies. Not
research.
on me, but I did the studies and I
right.
did the research and I did the science.
Mhm.
1 in every 4 women has ate ass.
Hmm.
I lie to you not.
I believe it.
Next time you in a room with 4 women, ask at least 1 in every 4.
I
Sometimes
believe
it's
that.
1 in every 3.
Absolutely.
Ask them.
I believe it.
Ask them. Times are different. I've had women offer to eat my ass multiple times. Have
Mhm.
I ever partaked on that?
Mm-hmm. So, given the mathematical equation that you just given,
Yeah.
would that mean that 1 in every 4 men is getting his ass ate?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Niggas get their ass ate.
I just want to
I
make
have
sure.
friends that go down that route.
Okay.
Have I?
Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't.
All right. So next on the list, we have.
I love how you did that. You know what? I ain't gonna press you. This your show.
No, I've never had my ass
Do you
ate.
ever come to Wilmington? You gotta come on my shit.
I've never had. Okay, yeah, we'll just wait for that. Then.
Okay.
We'll wait till after talk spicy.
Okay.
Next on the list, being tied up.
I would like to.
You never been tied up?
No.
Never.
Nope. You wanna know what's crazy? So I had went to like one of these little freaky ass girl parties that they throw, and I have a pair of handcuffs. I have a pair of like this black stuff that you like
Yeah,
whatever.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But you did.
I used it like a month ago.
I've never done it, but I would like to because I'm in control in all other aspects of my life.
Yeah.
Work, whatever.
Yeah.
So in the bedroom, that's all you, baby.
Yeah. Spicy.
So is it spicy? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like tying women up. I don't know. It's something about like a woman being tied up or handcuffed up. And like, I don't know. It does something for me as a man. Like I know women do it because they get turned on from it, but I, as the whatever the fuck the proper
Right.
term is, I get turned on from that
Right.
shit. Like I've always like had a thing
What
for
do you
that.
use?
I have handcuffs. Sometimes I'll use shoestring. I've used shoestring before.
Belts? I've seen belts be used.
I've never used belt before, which is
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
But I've used the black thing you were talking about where it's like a strip and it has a different like
Mhm.
spots where you can like cuff up. I did that a couple of weeks ago actually. But I like doing that shit. I don't know.
So question, the stuff
Yeah.
that you say that you like to do you do that with like your I don't want to
It's levels.
Okay.
I
That's
can't-
it.
I
I
can't-
understand.
Yeah, it's levels. I can't do
Okay.
everything with everybody.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
levels. It's levels.
Respectfully.
All right, next. Choking and slapping.
Smacking, no. I guess it would be spicy because that's a lot. I mean, you could do it, but like just not hard. And I don't like my face smack. If I'm like giving you head, a little one,
Okay.
but nothing crazy. I
Nice.
do love my ass being smacked.
Yeah.
That's what's the other one?
Choking.
Choking, yeah.
Nice.
Just if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 I can take
Nice.
that.
All right. Spicy for that. Same for me. Choking. I like choking.
You like being choked?
No, I like choking. I
Oh.
don't like being choked as a man. Some dudes do. I
Okay.
don't. Don't fucking choke
Okay.
me. If you ride on me, don't fucking choke me.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. I'll do the choking. Don't fucking choke me.
Okay.
Damn sure don't slap me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
That's
might turn
crazy.
me on. But don't slap me. No, don't do that shit.
See, some shit you gotta experience it to know what you like or you don't like.
You know,
You
what's-
agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You know, it's crazy. Like the first time like a chick told me to like pull her hair and like smack her.
Mm.
Like I was like, really? You want me to? I was like, you want me to do that? I was all soft and
Yeah.
shit.
Aw,
yeah,
you
'cause I'm
look
like-
so respectful.
I'm like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? You want me to do that to you? Like, doesn't that hurt?
And now you out here.
Yeah, but now I know that y'all like pain. Pain is pleasure for you. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it now. But at first, I was like, what the fuck? You was about to say something, I think. You're not?
Nope.
Okay. All right, next up. Spit in your butt.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's spicy, I guess. Like, but are you spitting in my butt to go in my butt? Why are you spitting in my butt?
I don't know. Let's say hitting it from the back, spitting in your butt to put the thumb in it.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's all right with me. That is all right.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So that one got a
what are you
spicy.
thinking?
That one got a spicy. What do I think about it?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's spicy. That's good. That's good stuff.
Okay.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah. It does, like you said, you can't do everything with everybody.
Nah.
So when it is that energy is just different. Like I don't feel like I could let loose. I could relax.
Yeah.
You're not judging me. I'm not judging you.
Exactly.
Like go
It's
crazy.
all open.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk, you know.
It's all open. Okay, bet.
Mhm.
Before we get to the next one, I gotta use the bathroom. I told you I drink
Okay.
a lot of fucking
No,
water.
that's fine because I'm gonna go too.
All right. So to close us out on a more mild topic, if you would, because that was good. That was good. How do you feel about that?
I feel good.
that
I
segment
was
good?
nervous. I didn't know where this was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, see, and I like to fill out guests before
Mhm.
getting into certain topics like that. I don't just dive straight off the bat, or sometimes I do, but that's because I know that person.
Right.
Today was our first time meeting, so I had to fill you
Mhm.
out first before we got there. I knew the direction was good. I knew it was the right exit to take, and it was good. It was entertaining. I liked your answers.
Okay.
It was good
Cool.
stuff. Like I said, to close out on a more mild topic, one episode that I really did extensive research on for your podcast was when you had the two beautiful young women and y'all were talking about dating in your 30s.
Okay.
So I just want to touch on that just a little bit more to close this out, if you would.
Okay.
So I can officially speak on this because I just turned 30.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Is
thank
it
you.
not beautiful?
It's dope.
Did you not think you were gonna feel old when you were 30? Like, I think there's just like a perception, like you just now you washed up after
Nah.
you 30.
So when I turned 30, I didn't feel old. I didn't feel washed up
Exactly.
because I'm gonna always work out. I'm gonna always be nice with it. But
Talk to him.
it was weird because I've been in my 20s for the past 10 years.
Mhm.
So like to say I'm 30, like to be in that next realm, it was different. And, anything that's different, we can, kind of feel weird about, be skeptical about, be a little bit nervous about at first.
Right.
And that's how I was, because I'm like, okay, damn, I'm 30. It's like, I got to get my shit going. I mean, I've always been like that. I've never been one to bullshit with my time or with my actions or intentions, but it was really on some, okay, I really got to make this shit happen now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was just one of those. It was pressure, but it was good pressure.
It's more like a refocus.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
It's damn.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
You haven't been finishing my words lately. Like
I mean, I tend to,
Yeah, you're a cancel. I like I said, I've clicked along with cancel women in the past, and just another case in point. But yeah, it's another level of that refocus, if you would. That's
Right.
definitely what's happened since I hit 30. Because it's like it's new, but it's like, okay, you still got a little bit of time, but let's
Lock in.
you got to lock all the way to fuck in
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean? What about you? How do you feel being in your 30s? Like, do you feel like any type of pressure or rushing or anything? Like, just in general, like, how do you
Yeah.
feel like being in your 30s today?
So I think for me, I guess my mom was always like very realistic with me. So I kind of always obviously I knew I was gonna make it to 30. Like I'm not a nigga like I didn't know I was gonna make it past 25.
Yeah.
Like I knew I was gonna be 30 and I knew I wanted to have some sort of stability by the time I was 30. I knew that was my goal. So even in my 20s, yeah, I'm lit, I'm turned. I knew I didn't want kids at the time. Like I'm just doing what the fuck I want to do, but
Mhm.
I'm making money and working towards something, So by the time I'm 28, my life really was already outside looking in. It was like I'm in a relationship. I bought my house. I have dogs. I don't have kids. I have a great job. Like I'm checking all the boxes.
Yeah.
So now that I'm 33, I don't have kids. I'm no longer married. I have to like look at it a little bit differently because even though I'm like this goody checking all the boxes, doing what I'm supposed to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
my life just didn't play out how I pictured it. But that's okay. And I think that's a part of me embracing it and why I'm just so like, life isn't everything that you think it is. The pressures that you're putting on yourself at 26, like,
Right.
it doesn't matter. You don't have to own a home. You don't have to start a family. You don't have to. There's so much time to do all this shit. Like, I'm realizing at 33, y'all are rushing me because of your timelines. Like, I don't have to have a baby right now. My eggs is good. I'm fertile. My
Yeah.
doctor told me that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm great.
Hey.
I'm great.
Yeah.
So, like, I can continue. I have stability. I could travel when I want to travel. I could take off work. I just have the freedom that at 20, you feel like you gotta suppress because you're trying to reach. And I want to go do this. No, time's not waiting for nobody.
So you're saying you don't feel a sense of urgency
No.
being in your 30s without kids,
Right.
without a husband, everything. You don't have a sense of urgency feeling behind that.
No.
And I've realized that a lot with like single women in their 30s today. And I can speak specifically on Black women because that's really the only type of woman I date. Have I ever dated a snow bunny before? I've gone on a few dates with one before,
I can
but
see that. I swear to God,
No,
I'm
you're not.
joking.
No,
I
you're-
really
you're
am
not
joking.
playing.
Like,
You're
most
not
of the time,
playing.
listen, most of the time, Black men have tried the
yeah, like
other side.
I couldn't be in a relationship with one, but I've gone on a date or two with one.
Yeah.
But nah, but like I was saying, like that seems to be like the case. Like there's not like a sense of rushing or urgency. And then like you said, like your eggs are good, so you're good. And that's a good thing. Do you see that just going against like the norm? Because I'm sure your mother, your grandparents coming up, they were used to in their 20s having shit locked down. So when they kind of put that expectations on you, like how did you see it or go about it?
Right. So yes and no. Like, my mom married my dad when she was like 26. They were married for whatever. She had her 2 kids. She had me when she was 29, which this day and age is late for people. However, I look at my mom and my mama is bad. Like, and this ain't even me gassing my mama. Like, motherfuckers look at my mom and be like, that's what I could look forward to. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah. Like,
yeah.
she still look good. My mama still, she don't go to the club, but she'll go to the bar. She
Yeah.
still be kicking it with me and my homegirls. Like,
Yeah.
that's my best friend.
Okay.
So like, I don't feel like there's a rush because I think older people when we were growing up were a different type of old. I don't know how
Yeah.
to explain it. At 40, back then, you in your goddamn lazy boy feet kicked
Yeah.
up watching the court TV and
Yeah.
your
The 20-year-olds back then looked like they were like 38, 39,
Yes.
40 years old.
Yes.
Like basketball players.
Yes.
Look at Clyde Drexler. Y'all look up Clyde Drexler when he was like 20
I'm
something.
about to.
Please do. Look up Clyde Drexler 20 whatever. You can put whatever 20 number you want to.
Yeah.
That motherfucker looked old. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because it went from
He looks old. He looks old.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
it's crazy because millennials. Tell me if you feel this way.
Okay.
So our parents
Right.
and our grandparents, our parents not as much, but especially our grandparents.
Right.
When they were younger, they looked older.
Right.
Our parents kind of in the middle, but with us,
Right.
in our 30s, we look in our 20s. In our 40s, we
Absolutely.
look in our early 30s.
Agree.
Now, if you go to the generation below us, Gen Z, these young motherfuckers look old as
They
hell
went backwards
because they're burnt out and dehydrated.
drugs. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Yeah.
Drugs, and y'all don't want to drink water.
They don't want to drink water. The shit they're putting in food today with all the GMOs.
Yeah, which ain't their fault.
Yeah, but
I feel
the
you.
hormone, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But still, nonetheless, these youngins, like the Gen Zs,
Oh.
millennials, we hit the sweet spot.
What?
We hit the sweet
This the
spot.
perfect spot to be, baby. And obviously this wasn't based off any scientific information, but it was saying like us, like we were raised on what do you call it? Damn, what's the word? Like that preservatives and shit
Okay.
that like keeps shit on the
Yeah.
shelf life for longer.
Yeah.
And like you said, these young motherfuckers is raised off hormones making them grow up too fast.
Right.
So really we got that preservation in us.
Yeah.
That was in our food. Y'all
Mhm.
got that other shit that's speeding
Right,
it up. And
right,
You look
right.
50 and you 26.
Yeah, we definitely hit the sweet spot. And like we said, the drug use with them as
Yeah.
well. Them not getting outside. I think, nature and sun has a big part to do with that as well.
Looking
Yes.
at a tablet all day, sitting in front of a computer, focusing, even just your mental state. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way that I haven't looked it up, but I'm sure if somebody has done a study on brains for what they look like between the two, like,
Oh yeah.
it has to look different.
Oh.
Them bitches is smooth.
100%. So shout out to millennials. We hit the sweet spot.
Yes, thank you. So you was born in 93?
4. I was born
Oh.
November 29th, 94. So at the
Okay.
very end.
Okay.
94 was I'll give 95 some credit too, but 94 was the last
Right, you're
year of like the
pushing it.
real ones.
Yeah.
Like the real ones. Like Illmatic.
91, baby.
Illmatic came out in 94. Ready to Die came out in 94.
Yeah.
Like 94 was amazing. I love that I just made the cusp of 94.
Yeah.
What year were you
What's
in?
your- 91.
91.
Yeah, that's one.
One of my favorite. Yeah. There we go.
I got all of the 90s.
Hey. One of my favorite songs by Larry June, Smooth as in 91. Have you heard that?
No,
That could be your new anthem.
it should be. I will remake it today.
91,
Don't play
91. I'm about to send it to you.
with me. Okay.
Before I get to the next topic, hold on.
Okay.
While it's on my mind, because you have to hear this. And don't listen to it until you leave and you can play it in your
I'll
car.
play it in the car.
Where we at? That's one of my favorite artists, by the way, Larry June.
Are you going to take like screenshots or pictures from this afterwards?
Yes. So
Okay.
that's what I do for my thumbnails.
Okay.
I take
perfect.
screenshots. I take stills, usually emotion sells
Cool,
in
cool,
marketing.
cool.
And that's how I make the screenshots. But we can take like a photo at the end as well.
Okay.
Like we can, oh shit, what am I doing? Smoothies in 1991, share a song. Boom. Just sent it to you. Make sure you listen to that
Okay.
when we leave. So let
I'll
me get
read
your
it.
perspective as a woman in her 30s that's dating today. What is the dating market like today as a woman in her 30s?
It's what you make it. And I have to be honest. It's what you make it.
Thank
It's
you.
who you attract, the people that you're attracted to.
Because I'm going to cut you off, but the cliche answer is the dating market is trash.
No.
That's what everyone says.
No,
Oh,
you attract trash.
the dating market in Charlotte is trash. The dating market in DC is trash. The dating market in Houston and Atlanta is trash. Everyone says the same thing.
There's no
It's
way.
a breath of fresh air to hear you say that.
Yeah, because I have to be realistic. I know that I've had some very trashy experiences and have had a lot of my fucking time wasted. But that's because I allowed it. Like, once you set boundaries and know what you want and who you want and that type of shit, like, there's quality. It's over. That's on you, baby.
It comes with it.
Yeah, that's on you.
It comes with it. So you said it is what you make of it. So is this something in particular that you expect and you look for in the dating market today?
Yeah. What do I look for? So obviously, just like based off attraction, I told you guys I'm looking for, you need some height on you. That's
Understandable.
obvious. If we're going on surface level shit, your own shit, that covers everything. Obviously, preferably, I would prefer for you not to have kids because I don't have kids. I want our first kid to be our kid, whatever. And
Nothing
then
wrong with that. People
I'm
make
going to
it.
touch back on that.
Okay,
Well,
okay,
no, I'm
yeah.
going to talk about it because there's a lot of pressure after you're 30. Like, now you kind of got to change your perspective on that because most people have had mistakes or, whatever, but I don't agree with that.
But just because they had a mistake don't mean that you're taboo for not having or for wanting to date someone without kids, I should say. Because, when you hear backlash as far as, oh, I think it's selfish for you to say you only want to date people without kids. That comes from people with kids. Like, what the fuck? That's selfish. I don't
Touche.
care. That's selfish.
You're right.
Do you see it as a red flag if you come across a dude in his 30s with no kids?
No, because I don't look at it as a red flag for me. I know that I made smart decisions and I took the proper precautions to make sure that I didn't have fucking children when I didn't want children.
Pull out on strong.
Pull out plan B, whatever your plan
Yes,
is,
yes,
follow through with it.
Yes.
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 Yeah, no. So,
Yeah.
no.
I think that's selfish. But to flip the script on that, contrary to popular belief, there are a lot of millennials today with no kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know everyone says, oh, everyone has kids. It's a lot of people with no kids as well, if you really think about it. And I saw a tweet that was so true. It said with millennials, plants have become the new pets, and pets have become the new kids for us. You
Mm.
got 3 dogs.
Mhm.
I got
2
Desi.
dogs and a cat.
You got 2 dogs and a cat.
Mhm.
Not crazy about cats, but so
You'll
you
like 'em.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I won't. So you have 3.
Yeah.
do-
3
you,
kids.
You have 3 kids.
Yes.
Earlier, you asked if I had
Mhm.
a daughter. I said yes.
Mhm.
I was talking about Desi.
Mhm.
Like that's my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it flips. And not only that, this apartment complex I live in,
Mhm.
nobody has kids. You think I'm bullshit when I say this?
Mm.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. One of
Mhm.
which is kind of an Airbnb, so that don't really count. 3 buildings,
Yeah.
4 levels,
Mhm.
a lot of apartments. Nobody has kids.
See?
Nobody in my
It's
apartment.
not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Everybody has a dog.
Yeah.
In this complex, everyone has a dog.
Yeah.
Nobody has kids. I bullshit you not. I have not seen a single person in this complex with kids. We're right next to a school. My
Mm.
next door neighbor had a
Mm.
daughter, and he only lived here because his daughter went to that school.
Okay.
But just to have kids,
Right.
nobody in this complex has kids. Everybody in this complex is millennials. I've never seen someone over 50 in my, like 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've never seen someone in this apartment complex that's
Yeah.
not a millennial and that has
And see,
kids.
let me tell you, that's why I love Charlotte. That's why I'm gonna be moving to Charlotte next year.
You should.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
First of all, don't get me wrong, I love Wilmington.
Mhm.
Wilmington, however, is a place I feel for you to move if you already know what you're doing. Like once you're established and
Yeah,
cool,
I can see that.
move there.
Right.
Big retirement town, big whatever. A lot of people migrate from up top to come to Wilmington. For me, so I had moved back and I established myself, and now I'm like, now what?
Moved back
Now
from
what?
where? Where did you move from?
I was in Texas because I had joined the military straight out of high school. So I was in the Air
Okay.
Force living in Texas. I've been back since 17.
Oh, so you've
I've
been
been
back.
in yeah, I've been back for
Okay.
a while.
Got you.
You know, like I said, planted my roots, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And like now I'm bored again. Like I was a
Mm.
military brat. I'm not used to staying in a place for too long, and I'm beginning to get that itch. I just feel like you did what you
Yeah.
needed to do
Yeah.
here. You know, motherfuckers
Yeah.
know you, and
Right.
that's it.
Yeah.
Charlotte, okay. Like I like Charlotte, even though a lot of people who got the same page as me, like leave Wilmington and come to either here or Atlanta because it's not too far from their family.
Right.
You know,
Or Raleigh area. I assume.
yeah. I do feel like Charlotte has more opportunity, in my opinion, just outside of looking in. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I just feel like it's still an upcoming place, especially open to Black people becoming their own whatever if you have money
Mhm.
from somewhere. So.
Money, establishing yourself. I always tell people like moving from Maryland to Charlotte with no type of leads, no type of knowledge on the city. I just moved out here.
Why?
Just me and my dog. And that was the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Why? Because I always wanted to move. I lived in North Carolina when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I always wanted to move back down south because I've lived in Maryland. I've lived in New York.
Mm.
I never lived in Philly, but I'm always in Philly when I was back home. So I'm
Okay.
used to that up
You're
north.
from Philly,
I'm from Maryland.
Maryland.
So I'm
Okay,
used
sorry.
to the Northeast
Mm.
lifestyle, the Northeast vibe, Northeast weather, Northeast people, Northeast attitudes, traffic. I'm used to all that shit.
Right.
I wanted to experience the down south lifestyle. And I was really going to go to like the Raleigh, Durham area, but I got a homie that's from Durham. And he was like, bro, check out Charlotte. Like it's growing. A lot of people
Mhm.
going to Charlotte.
It's growing.
Yeah. And I did my
Yeah.
research. I was like, okay, I came out here and visited. And then like 2 months later, I moved into my apartment out here and
Yeah.
never looked back. And I love it out here.
Good.
But yeah, I agree. Like a lot of people are coming out here from all over, a lot of millennials especially. There's some families moving to Charlotte, but I think the family vibe is more so going to Raleigh,
Mhm.
Durham, and Chapel
Mhm.
Hill area. Yeah, I think Charlotte is, if you're trying to make something, if you're just trying to get a breath of fresh air,
Mhm.
for sure, Charlotte is definitely the vibe. So we're waiting for you, Ritzy
Okay.
Ryan. We're
I'm
waiting
coming.
for you.
I'm
We
coming. I promise,
are,
Pinky. And I'm a woman of my word.
yeah, we're waiting for you out here. As far as being in your 30s dating, are you on dating apps? Have you used
No.
dating apps?
No. I used it one time, lasted maybe 3 weeks. Um, I did end up meeting somebody. He was from Jacksonville. He checked all my boxes. He was 37, no kids, owned his own crib, didn't have no crazy ass shit going on. But he seemed like he hadn't healed from his last anyways. That's my biggest experience on the dating app. And then after that didn't work out, because once I found him, I'm like, and he was 6'2". Like,
yeah, that's everything.
You know what I'm saying?
You.
I just said everything that I'm like,
so he was a little
off. He was he definitely. And I understand, like, I'm not perfect, but at the end of the day, if you have self-awareness, I could work with that.
Yeah.
But if you just have absolutely no idea what your wrongs are and you can't see anything beside what you've been through and woe is me, fuck you. Get him the fuck out of here.
Respect. My experience on dating apps. So when I moved to Charlotte in 2021, I was probably on a dating app in total for no more than like a week or two.
Yep.
Back home, I used dating apps, but that was just to run through shit. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Knocking shit down.
That's all it was. POF, Black, Tinder. I caught the most joints on POF. I used to run through POF. I ain't even gonna hold you.
He a runner, he a track star. He don't run away when they get high.
I was slaying shit on POF. And it was some decent joints too. Like
crazy.
I had some decent bodies off of POF.
Okay.
Some nice joints.
What happened?
I mean, that's all I was there for.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I was there for. I wasn't there for nothing serious. Tinder, you know, it's crazy. Everyone talks about Tinder. Tinder was like my least successful app as far as catching joints.
Yeah.
Again, I wasn't on there for nothing serious.
You trying to fuck. So yeah, I think POF is for that.
And what is it like from a woman's perspective? Like, do you get that from men on dating apps? Like just trying to fuck? Because I can't imagine. Well, I'm speaking selfishly, but I never was on a dating app to find something serious. So like, as a woman on dating apps, did you ever come across that?
For sure. Social media in general. I won't say so much Instagram and TikTok from my research. Facebook, and when I did do Tinder, everything is so I'm just sexualized, period. I don't whether it's my ladies, I'm twerking, cool. But like yes, it does seem very sex driven, and that's not a thing if you're actually trying to date. For a man to download an app to only get coochie, I mean, sorry if that was your MO.
No, it's cool.
But like,
please.
if your approach is like, you're not even asking a bitch out to eat, nice tits, what are you doing tonight? Bitch, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Pardon my French. But that's
please,
literally what anytime somebody comes at me, I don't care what I'm doing online. You don't know me.
Yeah.
So don't say nothing crazy to me because I'm a woman at the end of the day.
Yeah, for
And then if you talk to me, you'll know I'm more than just what I'm putting online. Like that, I'm trying to sell you something.
Yeah.
Give me the views, give me the likes, give me the shares, buy what I'm selling. Like that's all I use it for.
Yeah. So let me clarify right quick.
Okay.
I'm the type, I never talk to women disrespectfully. Like I don't call women bitches unless it's granted. But for the most part, I don't say bitch. I say biddies out of respect. Like, and also like on the app situation, I come at them cool, calm, and collective. Usually, this is just me. I don't know. This is just me. Women usually sexually come on to me. But I will admit, I set it up for that to happen.
You be thirst trapping?
I don't call it thirst trapping. I call it fishing.
What you be doing?
I be fishing.
Doing what?
It depends. It could be something subtle. It could be something extreme. Subtle, like.
Do you do the print?
Nah, I've never done a print, but I do shirtless photos sometimes. But I'll tell you a subtle way that I went fishing. Since we just got through Thanksgiving. Last Thanksgiving, 2023, I'm in Charlotte. I wasn't going home for Thanksgiving. I was like, yo, somebody should bring me a plate. That was me fishing.
Thirsty.
Hooking fucking real. Hooking real. Someone responded and was like, what you want? I was like, I eat anything. It's whatever. She's like, okay, I'll bring you a plate. I'm like, okay, women talk. I've had women that just talk. I'm like, okay, bet. Let me know. I live on this part of town. Let me know.
Right.
She was like, okay, I don't live too far from now. I'll let you know when I'm heading there. Send me your addy. I was like, all right. She DM me again. I'm about to head your way. What's your addy? I'm like, oh, all right. Here's my Addy. Send it to her. Sure enough, she pulled up with a plate. She made everything. She made Thanksgiving dinner. She
Yeah.
made everything.
Yeah.
And brought me a plate.
Yeah.
It was hitting.
Good.
Shit was slapping.
Okay.
So afterwards, I mean, you're not just gonna bring a plate to a dude you're not attracted to,
For
right?
sure.
So after I
I'm
eat,
so interested in this story.
so after I eat, I gotta play my hand.
Okay.
So after I eat,
It's so juicy. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. I had to get it out.
so after I eat, we talking or whatever. And she was like, and again, remember how I said women usually throw it out there to me? I be chilling.
Right.
I like to let it marinate. I play psychological warfare, if you would.
Yeah.
I usually set it up for the women after,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So she goes, we talking about something, and she was like, yeah, I don't have an OnlyFans, but if I did have one, it would do numbers because I suck dick like a maniac. I was like, all right, this sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, wink. You know what I mean? That sounds good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, nah, for real. Like, I'll be recording this sometimes. I was like, oh, all right. I was like, I don't want to see it, but I mean, like, you sure you really like that?
Mm.
I forgot the nickname she gave herself. She gave herself a nickname with it, some type of like goddess, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that shit sound good. So she get to talking about it. I'm egging her on so that she gets to talk about her skills.
Right.
I'm like, okay. I mean, shit, can I get a sample?
Jesus. Okay. I'm listening. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah. I was like, shit, can I get a sample?
Yeah.
Boom. That was it. So we went upstairs and she gave me head. Mind you, this was after eating her plate of the Thanksgiving meal, which was hitting. And her head was like that.
It was.
Yeah, like it made me bust and all that. So like,
can I ask?
Yeah.
What is how do you know when it how can a woman know when it's good?
It-
Like for you, outside of like
the main thing is this: if she's into it, if a
say
woman,
no more.
if a woman is turned on, like if
Yeah.
she like could like have an orgasm from giving me head,
Yes.
boom.
Okay.
If you're into it, that's first and foremost.
If it's looking like a job, then just
Yeah,
get out.
if it's looking like you just doing it just to do it and you
Yeah.
giving the lazy sucks,
Where's enthusiasm?
yeah, I'm good.
Put your neck into it.
Yeah, literally. Put your neck into it. I'm good. I'm good. But
Yeah.
she was enthused by it.
Okay.
She liked it. It turned her on. And yeah, and that shit was lit. And that
Okay.
shit was lit. But all in all, that was an example of
Why
first one.
why didn't y'all keep talking or fucking around or whatever? What happened?
Fuck it. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Come on.
Wasn't crazy attracted to her in that way.
Damn. Okay.
You asked. I had to answer.
Respectfully.
Yeah, you asked.
But that was a good woman, Savannah. Sylvester.
You want to be honest with you?
Okay, I get it.
I'm
Because listen,
another thing.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not gonna say that. That's crazy. Even though it's true, I'm not gonna say that about her. That's crazy because she brought me a plate.
Yeah.
She gave me good head.
She
I'm
tried.
gonna leave it at that.
And
I'ma
that's
leave it
why I
at
was
that.
so, because
I'ma
I
leave it at
brought
that.
a man a plate. Like, it wasn't Thanksgiving or anything, but like,
Mhm.
if I'm making that effort,
Mhm.
that's me showing you that, like, whatever you think that I am, I'm not that. Like, I'm really I could be a housewife.
Yeah.
If that's what you want. You need lunch on your lunch break, I'll bring it
Mhm.
to you. Need that was her putting in her effort.
Yeah, and I loved it. I respected it, and
Yeah.
she's cool. Like me, I have women. I'm good with having women friends.
Right.
Like I've only been in one relationship my whole life, and even that was kind of You know what I mean? Like I was young.
Yeah.
It was but I'm not really like the strong relationship type.
Why? That could be. Well, I'm gonna. Matter of fact, we gonna save these shits for when you come on my shit.
Okay, bet. Looking
Yeah,
forward
don't
to
even
that.
worry about
Looking
it.
forward to that. So,
Okay.
like, I've usually, not every time, but usually, like, I'll have women friends and we may have sex.
Right.
Like, I'll have women I'm cool with, we friends, and we hook up.
Right.
But only if I know she can handle that.
yeah.
I have women friends as well that I'll intentionally keep myself in a friend zone because I know if we have sex, then things will change afterwards.
Yeah.
So it depends. I peep the shit I see what it is and I move. It's opposite.
Definitely.
It's opposite with me.
Definitely.
It's
And it
opposite with me.
takes a woman to know if she's that girl or not.
Yeah.
Meaning, are you signing up to be okay with like being his friend? If he has other girls around, you gonna be cool, but for us to still fuck off if we fuck off, yeah, it takes also a woman knowing herself to know if she's gonna be able to handle that with you or whoever.
How do you move about that with a dude?
Have I done it? Yes. Will I do it now? No.
Yeah. Which
But-
most women won't, which I respect.
Yeah, no. Definitely I could. No.
Yeah.
For me, anything that is talked about initially and I'm getting a heads up on what we have going on, I can definitely check myself and check my emotions at the door every time.
Yeah.
My problems typically come when you feel like you got to start to lie to me. Because now that's weird. We were already up front, you telling me and I'm cool, but now you lying to me about, now I can't trust you and you damn sure ain't about to be fucking me if you got to lie to me.
Yeah, keeping it P is not lying. Lying is not keeping it P.
Yeah,
At
I
all.
agree.
At all. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter if you're dealing with multiple women. Like, I've always, for two reasons, you can never go wrong if you keep it 100.
Right.
Never.
And that's a fact.
Yeah.
Men are scared to do that
Yeah.
in most cases.
Yeah. Because they think they're going to lose a chick.
Right.
My thing
Lose
is,
her then.
if you're scared to lose a chick, you're done. And if she knows you're scared to lose her, you're fucking done.
Mhm.
She's going to run all over you.
Mhm.
You're done. You're fucking done.
Yeah. Quick little funny story.
Mhm.
So, I'm kind of in a situation where I've been talking to this guy who we had that understanding where friends, when we're together, we're together.
Yeah.
But when we're not together, because I don't live here. Like,
You're single.
Right.
Here. He's in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the conversation was, damn, I lost my train of thought because I lost it.
My bad.
You fucked me up right now.
My bad.
What was it?
Okay, you were saying, because I was saying how situation, you said y'all have an honest
Right.
convo about where y'all are.
Right. Yeah. So we were doing good for like a year and a half. And then one time he had came down to see me and my homegirl was there and everything went fine, whatever. Next time I seen her, which was like 3 months later, she's like, bitch, why he started sliding up on my shit? I'm like, bro, listen, because I'm the furthest girl from insecure. I'm going to bring you around bad bitches and you act accordingly. Like, if that's what you want, okay.
Mhm.
However, you didn't tell me that. If you would have told me that's what you wanted, I would have left you alone and y'all could have did whatever you had to do.
Okay.
But he didn't tell me that. So now I got to cut you off. And now I can't.
He tried to backdoor it.
Yeah, I can't trust you now. You know?
So if he would have told you, hey, what if he would have told you this? Hey, I like you. I'm going to still deal with you. I like your homegirl too, though.
Mm-hmm.
How have you would have responded?
We'll still be friends. I'm not fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I only say that because I don't care. I hold myself to the highest standard. So if there's a bitch that you think is fucking with me and that's what you want, enjoy. Have at it.
Okay.
Like,
so you wouldn't be like, nah,
absolutely
you
not.
like, okay,
absolutely not.
You.
Sorry about you.
Yeah.
That's how I just love myself that much.
There's nothing wrong with that. Look, little cute little.
I know
little
it. I just hate to
pose.
sound so, but that's the truth. That's the truth. And I move accordingly. Like, if you want something else,
Yeah.
fine. I'm not about to. But why? You got me fucked up.
Yeah. Nah, that's honest. That's honest. I'm the same way. Like, if I'm dealing with a chick, if I'm talking to a chick and she shows interest in another dude, I will never. Why do people do this? Why if somebody's with somebody, they have a partner, whether they're dating or in a serious relationship, married, whatever, and that other person shows interest and liking towards someone else, why do they check the person that their partner is showing interest in? Why do they want to fight them or harm them or come at that person instead of having a convo, whether it's checking or being upfront with the person you're dealing with that's liking that person?
Right.
You never check the pimp.
I couldn't give you an answer on that because I will never understand that. I'm not fucking feeding, financing you. This is just my home. Like, no, I don't understand that at all.
That's like you're a dude creeping out on you with a chick. You find out and you want to fight the chick.
Crazy.
But then end up staying with the dude. Why do people do that shit?
Crazy. I have no idea. Can I tell you a crazy? I'm gonna try
Please
to
do.
summarize it
Please
very
do.
quick.
No, you're good. You're good. Please
Okay.
do.
So I got separated 2022, May 2022.
Okay.
Cool. Me and him, we had tried to stay friends, like tried to make music. Like we're not strictly friends. I met a bitch he's fucking with. He met a nigga I'm kicking it with. Cool. Long story short, this is when I'm like, finally, the divorce is happening.
Yeah.
Now he's acting weird, whatever. However, I got wind that he had fucked one of my very close friends. Very close friends.
During or before y'all were together or after?
After. She was one
Okay.
of my bridesmaids, though. Keep in mind. So, this is after we separated. We were still married, however. So she's coming around constantly, though, around me all the time. We took 2 trips to Atlanta together. I'm crying about the nigga, like just on some humbug shit. Like, that was emotional. I ain't about to try to act tough, nigga. I was hurt.
Yeah.
So I found out in January 2024 that it happened, I heard, but my confirmation was me asking her about it. And mind you, I asked her in like a cool, calm scenario. I'm actually on FaceTime and I'm trying to set it up in a way where we can be on some, because I'm on social media. I'm like, we can be on some girl power shit. Like, I'll write us both a song. Told you he's an artist. Like,
Yeah.
I'll write us a song. We can make this shit just look good. Like, we fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just on some cool, I don't care. But she lied. And when we were on FaceTime, I knew that was my confirmation, not somebody telling me, because people tell me a lot of shit. I've heard a lot of shit about myself that ain't true. So they told me some bullshit, or they told me the truth, but I needed my confirmation from her. I knew my friend. I knew she was lying. So this is in January. We're hanging out, kicking it. There's just so much stuff happening in between, just being besties.
Yeah.
But I'm knowing in the back of my mind that this has happened. So now I know for a fact, because I asked you 2 to 3 times. The 2 times, but a 3rd time, you just had the opportunity to tell me because the situation happened. You still didn't tell me. Even her best friend at the time was like, just tell her. So come September, she hits me up, bitch, I miss you. Let's hang out. I'm like, cool. So now it's time for me to plot. Like, I can't sit on this forever.
Right.
I have to address you.
Especially if you know.
Yeah. And I've known for now 9 months.
Wow.
And didn't change nothing. I'm cool. I'm around you all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, come down. We were talking about doing something. I'm like, let's do that. Let's also record an episode. And it's crazy that you brought up the dating single in 30 episode, because she's one of the girls that's on that, the one with the curly hair that was sitting on. That's her. So I'm like, yeah, let's have a girl chat on the podcast. Like, let's just shoot. She's like, okay, what are we gonna talk about? It's like, girl, we'll play truth or drink, and I like make it real light fun. So I made sure she signed her little video release form beforehand, because I didn't know how this was gonna go.
Yeah.
So I brought her on. We played truth or drink. My other homegirl's there. And I'm texting the girl and I'm like, hey, like, give me a question where it could, like, I just need something where the setup could be perfect. So
okay. I see the vision.
So she gives me I don't remember what the fuck the bitch asked me, but she said something and I'm like, well, that can't be true because you fucked my husband. I said it just like that. What? Like, so you didn't fuck him? No. And then I said, do you want to see the video? It's like, there's a video?
What?
So mind you, I didn't have a video. But if I did, you would.
That was clever.
There was no video.
There was no video. That was clever. That was clever. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
then you asking, there's a video. Clearly, if you was innocent, you would have.
Yeah.
So she ended up telling me, and mind you, because I never try to portray to be no tough bitch, no whatever. Like, that shit hurt me.
Yeah.
That was my friend. So now you admit it, and I'm just like, I'm still calling her a bitch, but it's like more like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
I gave you so many opportunities to tell me. This never would have came to public knowledge if you would have just told me. We could have kept kicking it, because I don't care about you. That man, I seen what he fucked with after me. Like, I don't care.
Right.
But you continue to be around me and you lied to me about it several times.
Wow.
So now everybody meets me.
This was on the episode. This was on a podcast episode. And she signed the release doc. So
can't do nothing.
I didn't see that episode, but I'll be on the lookout for it.
Yeah. So that's how I handle situations like that. I'm real P about everything. Like I be chilling because I don't really be pressed about it.
Yeah.
Just tell me what's going on and I could be cool and we can move on and nobody has to know what's happening.
So what's your relationship like today?
I don't talk to her.
Understandable.
Yeah. But I didn't try to fight her. I didn't try to like you
Wow.
fucking goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like you wanted to be around me. You text me the next day talking about I'm sorry I wasn't a good friend to you. I'm gonna give you your space. Bitch, who said I was gonna be around you anyway? But yeah, so that happened. Real life, real time.
I like the way you handled it.
Yeah.
You didn't check the pimp.
Yeah, no.
I don't think you should ever check the pimp. No. But no, you handled it right. You definitely handled it right because you gave her the space afterwards. It's not like you did that and was like, oh, buddy afterwards. You did that. Cool. The principles is you lied about it, so we got to have our space on the situation. That's a good way to handle it. Mature way to handle it.
Yeah.
Right way to handle it.
I sat on that for 9 months.
9 months.
Knowing you fucked my husband.
Yeah. Wow. It built up. You handled it good. I'm proud of you.
I said, if anything, I'm going to get some views out this shit.
Yeah.
So if you haven't listened to my song, Low Key, that's what the song's about. I remade Lotto's Brokey, but it's called Low Key.
Low Key. We got some homework to do, y'all.
Yeah, I'm actually Ritzy Ryan, all platforms.
Ritzy Ryan. Matter of fact, I'm going to clip that part. Make a video and tag everything. Okay, but since you said Ritzy Ryan on the platforms, let's go ahead and close out on that end.
Okay.
Let everybody know where and how they can find you.
Okay. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Ritzy Ryan _.
Can you spell that out?
RITZYRYAN. No spaces if you're looking on social media. If you're looking on like for the music, Ritzy Ryan with a space. That's it. RITZYRYAN.
And I'm gonna tag it in the description, whether you're watching or listening, whatever you have. I'm gonna tag it in the description for y'all as well.
Yeah, I'm a decent rapper or whatever.
Yeah, she got bars. You got bars. You got good stuff.
Something.
Some people be hitting me up. Some chicks be hitting me up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, no. But see, I got personality.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Well, listen, Ritzy Ryan of Spicy Talk Her.
Talk Spicy Her. Fucking rude.
Champagne.
It's okay.
Blame the bubbles.
Blame it on alcohol.
Don't blame it on me. I have a party to get to, so I was kind of
okay.
Hammering it.
Yeah.
But now on the real, Ritzy, I thank you for pulling up. I thank you for being on this show. Definitely do some solo content. You have a lot of personality.
Thank you.
This was a great show, and typically when people are great shows the first time around, I like to bring them back on. So when you move back to Charlotte, come back on the podcast. It's here and waiting for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be here. Thank you for having me. This was fun. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
and I respect what you do. Like I look up to, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I don't want to say I look up to you because you're really younger than me, but
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
No. Where you're going and what you're doing, it is my hat's off to you for real. Respect.
Thank you.
It's not easy.
Yeah, not at all. And that's why I brought you on. Like I said, I've peeped what you've been doing. I peep your brand. I peep your platform, and I could tell that you take it serious. I like your show. I like your backdrop. I like the people you bring on, and I like the character that you bring to the show, which is why I brought you on my show.
Thank you.
A lot of people hit me, at least 3 people a day hit me up to come on this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I can't bring everybody on even if I wanted to, but like we said, if no one has substance, I'm not bringing you on this show.
For sure.
You have substance. You have a lot of good things going for you, which is why it was a no-brainer and case in proof. Because I intended for us to go for an hour. We're damn near at 2.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So it was an easy decision. So I thank you for coming along.
Thank you.
For sure. And everyone tuning in, I got to thank y'all, of course, whether you're watching or listening, and whether you're doing one or the other, make sure that you tune into the other. So if you're watching, check it out on YouTube. If you're checking it out on YouTube, make sure that you listen to the full episode on the go, on every podcast platform that you can think of, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, all that other good stuff. And if you're listening, make sure that you watch on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, make sure that you share it out to help the algorithm. And one more thing in the bio, it's a questionnaire for the podcast, 2 to 3 minutes, completely anonymous. It just helps with me giving y'all more of what y'all like for the platform. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls with cornrows, hair, perms, and curls, until next time, make sure that y'all stay sane, stay safe, most importantly, stay blessed. I'm Day by Day. This is Ritzy Ryan, and we are out. Peace.
Bye.